Hello, everybody. Just about ready to get started. Let's have a little chat. So, kind of an unusual day, but apparently on a Tuesday, Halloween event has begun. Not really sure why they picked Tuesday, not Friday or the weekend. So we have officially entered the very beginning of the Halloween event. So I'm thinking what we'll do is if HellCleave is around, we'll probably do quests that HellCleave is looking to do. Friend of the stream, HellCleave definitely deserves a lot of those items for sure. So based off of that, we'll either do things like Terrell's Ego, which could be basically any ID. I'll probably bring in White ID, I'm thinking, just for more potential rares. We'll be doing some potential limiter runs, which would be Blue ID Episode 4, to my knowledge, since that would still involve killing a large number of enemies. And then maybe we'll see if we'll end up doing anything with Yellow Boss. Thinking Endless is a fairly decent quest for constant enemies. So maybe we'll do a little bit of that, so we still get a lot of nice rares and also high monster counts. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of TTF for Respective Tomorrow, I think, during this particular event. We want to focus on things that have a more enemy-focused, I guess, structure. So we're hopefully no TTF unless we're just closing out the stream in like 15 minutes or something. But I don't expect a major grind while this event is occurring anyway. So we'll see who's in the chat. I see Tries in the chat. Indeed, today's PSO. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I thought about if I still wanted to do Call of the Lamb, and honestly, losing one of the NPC characters like really stopped me from wanting to play more. I might just go straight into final review with Call of the Lamb. I don't even think I'm going to bother with the boss arena, to be honest. I was very disappointed. Very, very, very disappointed to lose a character that is like quest dependent, or has a quest dependent on them. And there's no way to get them back without cheating. So I think I'm done. I think it's just what it is. So, oh well, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and boot up the game, see who's around. Yeah, it's a big oof. And it auto-saved right as I lost them, so there's literally nothing I could do. Yeah, this is why I don't really enjoy games that don't allow you to have your own save slots. Like, that was literally the exact reason I don't like certain games when they do stuff like that. I'm like, oh no, game, why did you decide this? Sorry, I just realized my Windows is broken. Can we have a Windows failure account? So, I want chat to know, I was trying to search Windows for PSO, and the search is broken. Like, it's just broken. It just doesn't do anything. So now I have to do some on the fly. Where is Ephinea located on my desktop? The thing I don't normally bother with. This is gonna make playing games quite difficult without a reboot. I'm gonna check real quick to see if I have it here. 'Cause I literally can't search it. The search is broken. Big oof to Windows, chat. Yeah, like the search bar is totally broken. And it's also not searching with folders either. So it's like, I know vaguely where it would be. Oh my gosh, I actually knew the exact folder location. There we go. Just, that was challenge mode. It was like, name Ephinea's folder, but don't typo it, because otherwise it won't do anything. There we go. That was next level, chat. Just want you to know. So I'm gonna reboot. Hopefully that goes away. Blame Windows. Yeah, like, I could pop up, like, if you click on the Windows icon, it gives me suggestions, but it doesn't have Ephinea there for some reason. And the search itself is completely broken. It just loads and doesn't do anything. And the folder search loads and doesn't do anything. So I was like, oh. It at least let me go to the folder, though. That at least worked. Just give me one more moment. It should be popping up any second now. And if it doesn't, I'll feel very sad. Game, please. Is it really not gonna launch? It's where I hit start game earlier. Remove suggestions and clears whole start menu. Yeah, I don't like that whole whatever it's trying to do. Okay, I think it's now loading. Give me a second. Yeah, that was next level challenge mode, chat. It's Ephinea PSO, by the way, and I had to remember which of my folders it was in. So hopefully we don't need to do that again. Windows with the fun little surprises. I mean, who would have thought, chat, when you go to stream, that Windows search is one of the things you have to check to see if it's working? I mean, shouldn't that just be universal, chat? I just feel, you know, there's a certain line. Yes. I'll get some experience on this character. I thought about if I wanted White Ranger or not. I should probably level my White Force a little more. So I'm still the right ID. It's very silly, chat. Very silly stuff. I got Tempest Cloak eventually for me, and I think we're good to go. I'm just gonna pump damage. Whoever joins will pump. Let's transport. We got the bouncing pumpkins. Was it hard to play games on Ubuntu instead of Windows? Yeah, I get that sentiment for sure. If compatibility wasn't an issue, I would probably jump off of Windows in a heartbeat. Especially, I feel like if they just had like a series of just really exceptionally terrible systems released back to back. Like, honestly, it's amazing how terrible they are. And we as the consumer put up with it for some reason. So we'll do Ziggy, Ego. Let's see HellCleave doing the little dance. Oh, I'm on A1. Actually, I don't think that matters. Don't think that matters. I will feel sad though if I don't get some equipment. We need a little something on this character. I just assumed there wasn't free slot in block 1. I gave up on that for sure. That was on purpose. Yeah, just need a Mind Mag, 2 Heavenly HP, 1 Heavenly Body for defense down, and then... Why don't I have any Cure Shocks in my share bank? What is going on, chat? This is so sad. It's fine. We'll dress up. It'll be fun. Honestly, I could dress plate if I wanted to do more. Then I want one more item. Am I not seeing it? Did I not put away my magical piece? Interesting. I think that's super matters, but I would like to fix my staff. I'm gonna say I got everything else down. No, I still can't use that other item because it's got no dex. That's fair. Just need 9 more levels and I can use the Tempest Cloak. It'll be a freeing experience. Oh, by all means, take your time, HellCleave. I gotta redo this character slightly. If you need to swap out, it's fine. I'll wait. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have a couple Heavenly HP so I don't die instantly. And then because I don't have 3 in the share bank, I'm gonna do that. So sadly, chat, I wasn't feeling super well before the stream, so all my stream setup stuff did not get done. I have the note to go get rid of badges, and in fact, we're gonna do that during the stream, because I probably want some ad slots, so I could get rid of some bronze badges at some point. Did I put on a God Mine when I have Heavenly Mine? It's done. I'm back. So we're gonna go until basically this character hits 99, and then we're gonna ad slot it up. And then we're probably gonna switch quests. Maybe we'll do some blue ID. Yeah, seriously, pretty much, like, even XP was kind of questionable, but, like, man, surviving, like, Vista into Windows 7, just, I'm not really thrilled about the next version of Windows, which I've been holding off on. It keeps wanting me to upgrade, and I'm like, please don't. I had so many issues with 7, it was unreal. That was one of my least favorite, for sure. Like, Vista crashed all the time. It was just so unstable. 7, it was like, oh, we have all these things. Look at all these cool things you could do. By the way, we just assume you have a touch screen, so every single one of our apps is completely useless if you're playing with a real PC. And then they fixed it in Windows 8, so you could actually pretend like you're on a real PC. Checking my head chat. I thought it was 7 into 8. Am I gonna have to fact check myself? I thought it was Windows 7 that was like that. Hold on, we're fact checking. Because I thought 8 was the free update. Alright, well, I'm talking about that version regardless. Zoom out slightly. Okay, let's go back to the counter. Yeah, like, that one was just so bad. I remember it was, like, a downloaded, like, back in the day, what would have been Skype, I guess? And it was just like, oh my gosh, getting the app version of it? What a mistake. I was like, wow, this is actually useless. Why does the Windows Store exist? Ten has been okay. I've had a lot of crashes related to mostly just OBS. I don't think other than that it's been like super crazy bad for me. It wasn't like Vista where I could just like flip a coin what week it'll crash for like whatever reason. It could be any game. It'll crash at some point. It's rather silly. Oh, I see we're in the yellow coordination today. Let's see how hard Ego is. You want your dressing room random button? Oh. Well, we're in color coordination. We're yellow black. So Team B, the win. Definitely gonna heal myself before we go further. Just unequip just a fast cast, to be honest. That is not my normal button. I have to change that in a little bit. A 35 hit custom ray gun. And why can't you save that for frozen shooter? I was like, man, I would love a 35 hit frozen shooter. That's a big upgrade over what I'm using. My sad 0%. Yeah, it's just been a while, chat. I've been on Windows 10 for so long. Forgot when except for Vista. Vista I remember because of how terrible it was. But yeah, that one where you got the free upgrade into the next system. The one after that was okay. The initial version was terrible. I was only on that other system for like two or 3 months because I got into it a bit late. And it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. We'll take little micro steps. Okay, I don't die instantly. That's what I want to know. I just lose most of my health. Definitely gonna gel in. And I also need to really fix my toolbar on this character. Yes, Anguish will remove that. Welcome to the Anguish nerf. I'm gonna might try to freeze here. I got the freeze. Rip. Yeah, I wasn't sure what character you were gonna bring, whether or not it was relevant. Alright, let's fix our commands real quick, because that is definitely gonna confuse me. Though I think I have fire on the far left. This should be lightning, so nothing changes here. And this one should be ice. And I need to flip these. I think it's 6, 8, 7? Right. Okay. I love I could just reson through the doorway. I love this game. Oh, with HellCleave. Oh, HellCleave's really deep in that room. That's gonna be interesting. I safely recovered HellCleave. And managed to not die. Right? I mean, I was just gonna zap him from here, to be honest. I definitely want to leave this room before another wave spawns. Don't mind me. The best part is I could just juke them. Like, they can start chasing me. Oh, poor HellCleave. Let's go save HellCleave. Yeah, the crits from them are insane. I'm almost there. I'm getting rid of the trash real quick. Yeah, if you want to level the character, I'll move it off to Anguish. It'll be fun. It's Reba. I'm gonna go back for a material real quick before I forget about it. There we go. Fluids. Do a little quick check. Just drop all the same, that's fair. There we go. Very close to leveling at least. It'll save me some material. I love that my starting buttons are just literally, like, I just have the only 3 techniques I'm going to use this whole run, more or less. Love it. Oh, I need to fix Rafoi. Okay, so Rafoi is one thing I need to fix next time we have a break. I mean, I know Razond is correct. Razond is in a very good spot, but my other toolbar is all messed up. Yeah, I wasn't sure if any of the new Boggle Boost roads were worth it. I think I saw it was like, what, it was a new mop-up operation 2 available. Nice level. That defense is actually sadly relevant, so I think he'll still die to crit. Yeah, I'll do a nice little RBR in just a moment. Try to free some enemies for HellCleave. That freeze though. I'll let it skim on by. I'm pretty sure it changed from when we last looked. Up Operation 2. Numbral Surge 6. New Mop Up Operation 2. This little stun lock there. Check that box. Delin 15, don't need that. I will go pick up that grinder. unlimited runs, 2 smart links, 2 cookies. Nice, nice. If I happen to get one more limiter, that would actually be convenient. I'll give it until Friday. And then I have a couple of game ideas for what we're gonna do to unlock those limiters while we play. So I'll still technically be doing PSO Friday no matter what. But it will not be like what we're doing here to get cookies. It'll be very silly. Because at this point, if I had, for example, an ad right now, that would be huge for me. Save me a lot of money. And also fix my accuracy on 2 characters. And also give me spare accuracy. So I think right now, every single one of my Heavenly Arms is required on those characters. So it's hard to swap out to more accuracy for things like my Foe New World, for example. She doesn't, like, need it to win, so she doesn't have it. And the moon. Too far off from leveling again. And I guess I should spawn them. We're gonna go for the juke. Oh, there we go. Outplayed. That was pure outplay. Got him, chat. The AI manip is real. Like him frozen mid-punch as he aims for HellCleave. You know what I should do? To make my default button Razan. I don't even want to... I want to just turn my brain off to play this quest. Best way to do ego. Just feel the win in your heart. I could always put Gazond on my ult bar. But let's do that now, actually. Oh. Gazond. Ooh. I did have Reverser set up there. Interesting. You know what? We'll put Reverser and Ryuker on a slot. I don't care. That's how you know, chat, I don't care. The fact that I did that is amazing. I want a 6, 7, 8 here. Ow. Oh, I got shocked at the worst time. No, the stun lock. There we go. Oh, actually, I did get a freeze. Just checking the buttons. That's a good one. Spawn another wave. We do decent damage since we have a mind mag. I mean, doing like 900 damage in 3 casts. Pretty good. Goodbye, Hill Delts. Oh, I didn't walk forward enough. Rip me. I deserve that. That was a little greedy. Apply some buffs to help. Flustered. There we go. Debuff. And hopefully do some damage. Here's our Halloween cookie dispensers, the Mothbirds. Sadly none so far. I'll take that Monomate though. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say, we haven't seen the Hilldelt fall from the far side, so I know there's more in the room. That's like the only way I've memorized what's in it this whole run. Oh, speaking of memorize where this drops every time. Hopefully we get one every run. I really want that Mono Grinder. I'll take that move. Oh, that's a soul. There we go. And that is definitely the final wave. We're gonna do our best to slow them down for HellCleave, while still doing okay damage. Goodbye, Random Wolf. Oh, you almost got me. Good job, Hilldelt. You came close. Oh, I should level in a little bit, so just use a dive fluid here versus something more substantial. Oh, on my screen, none of them are moving. Like, they could be moving. One of them was definitely arrested, the other was just stuck, I guess. That's fine. We'll take that. Can I pop that box from here? Quick check down there. I can. Okay. Good. Now we don't have to go down there and check. That's all I wanted to know. I did a little quick check. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can. They're box triggered. Oh. I was closer than I thought. Alright, if I debuff him, I don't die, so that's good to know. We gotta stun them a little more. I'll take that. Okay, once this character gets to, like... Ooh... Probably literally 99, then they'll be at the right level for white ID... Episode 4 boss runs with Condrio. So I should be at just above 800. So I won't die to Condrio. I won't die to Dorfon. But I'll be able to take advantage of all the invincibility if I need it. Well, this will be interesting. I mean, at least I'm living up to the lightning theme right now. Just need a few monofluids just to get me to finish the run. Nice strike. Dragon Boss falls on me, no XP. That would be a classic. Nice level. Might as well just check for Rare Lily and pick up random items since we're here. Or I'll use the regular monomates at some point. I think I grab these just to sell these. Okay, are there any Rare Lilies? Let's find out. Moment of truth. Nope. Assuming we just slash lobby. I'm assuming we don't just do this. Let's just slash lobby. Away I go. I'll just make a new game, and then we will just continue. We have a good rare rate, so if rare enemies do pop up, it should be good for us. Drop rate's at 101%. Gotta rig the drop rate. Let's sell the armors we had from earlier. Speaking of which, what was the pass? Oh, Ranger, it's like, that's fair. Okay. I should level basically every run. We'll get close. As soon as I can basically use the armor, we'll move on for characters. HellCleave is looking at something. Have until 11? Okay, that's fair. I don't think I'll be super long myself. I might be maybe about an hour beyond that. But we'll see who's available to do some Halloween stuff. There are people that want to jump in, by all means, definitely give us a shout out in the chat. We will restart the mission if needed. Nice and simple moth damage. A moth hit me like a Raffi. Just got bodied. Yeah, the goal of just playing new characters to vary it up a little bit. So far, it's been going okay. I haven't played this character in a while. Technically, I think maybe my least used character outside of the Ranger Walls. I don't know if I even count those. They're not like real characters. They never received experience. Like on my screen, yeah, they're just not moving. It's weird. They're not even like in perfect stun lock. They're just kind of chilling out. Very strange. I mean, listen, if they want to desync, I'm okay with that. Oh, just the flowing sword. Between the needles and the shock, it's enough. There. Because at one point I wasn't even attacking and they were still stun locked. Like, I was just watching them. Because normally they kind of go into like the reeling back animation loop, but they had enough time to go like dead neutral without moving for like 3/4 of a second to up to a second is a sad amount of time how long they're not able to play the game. For enemies. I definitely want to back out of the room right now. Oh, I got the freeze. Oh, not the one I wanted though. Rappy too strong, I got bullied. I think we're gonna slow down the murder machines a little bit. Get rid of the Rappy. Got a fireball, bait them. Like, as long as I'm like right here, I should be fine. Oops. I'll walk forward at the worst time. That's fine though. Material. Okay. We'll go back for that dye fluid. I'm gonna be hemorrhaging money on this quest without an adept. Do that, and then I don't have space for stuff. That sucks. Drop these monomates, actually. Down quite a bit. Not bad. Ooh, rare Rappy. Wrong rare, pretty much. Well, I'll take the XP though. $924, nice. Well, I'm gonna have to debuff or I die. Yeah, I was gonna say debuff or die. It's the lore though. That is a brutal freeze. We're definitely gonna Razan stun lock where we can. Red Partisan, no hit though. Could have been a fun weapon. Oh, hello. Oh. He'll take the -5. Brutality. Alright, custom ray gun. I need to pick up Red Partisan to junk it. 10 points at least. Collectors, aw. Gotta get that -5. Still on track for leveling. Debuff them, so HellCleave has a chance. Well, that Rappy wants me though. Get off of me. Oh! The Rabarda chance, thank you. That saved me some time. Go away, Rappy. I'm gonna back up slightly because I know they're gonna descend in front of me. So I'm gonna go like back here-ish. Switch. Four enemies. Soul. Diamond. Let's check the boxes. There we go. I'm the inconsistent freeze trap. I did it. Oh boy. Could have been worse. Oh, speaking of worse. Rip. That sad moment where you debuff them, but they're invincible. On my screen, he's just punching you repeatedly and not hitting you. There's definitely some desync going on for sure. I think I'm gonna debuff like that though. Yeah, but it's interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's material, can't get that. I should level soon. Oh, that makes sense. Sadly, I will not get invulnerability with this mag. I wish. Just rest it for me. Although when they punch me, it'll be rest in peace. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Look at that stun lock. Yeah, no invulnerability on PV gauge or damage. I don't think that'll help me here. We're doing well, Chris. We're just doing some Halloween cookie hunts. More than welcome to join. We'll mix it up, I think, a little at the end with the perfect world to get some lucky coin. Aw, sorry to hear you're worn out. I was gonna say, Chris's New Year's resolution, sleep. Challenge impossible. Ooh. I didn't die there, that's all that matters. They join in a bit? Sure thing. Take your time. Very impossible? Aw. Yeah, it's feeling kind of weird today, but I think it's mostly past. I think because the weather has like been all over the place here. Triggering migraines and allergies and stuff. Gazan stun loop. Look at him go. They're trying so hard. Come on, level up. Nice. Extra defense and health matters. I'll make progress with HellCleave before you're sleeping. Sadly, probably true. Oh, they got a handgun melee. Nice. I still have to do the hunt for the other handgun. Hey Kirk, hope you're doing well. Yeah, we talked about it a little earlier. I'm not feeling motivated to do Call of the Lamb, honestly. I think after losing that NPC, it was just kind of over. So we'll do a wrap-up, final thoughts, I think at the end of the stream. White Ruins is not very fun of a run. Hope I'm doing well. Not that great, to be honest, Kerr. I'll get through. Rick was watching me play some Lost Judgment the other day. I almost feel bad for the game. The minigames are definitely not as hard as the other versions, I will state. Yeah, snake style is It's definitely a style, and it definitely destroys everything. Very interesting. Oh man, I felt bad. We're doing a boxing mini game against like the unwinnable fight, and I legitimately almost beat it. Like until he powered up, I actually was winning. I'm like, wait, he's supposed to be the final boss of the event. Oh, I'm not supposed to win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, game. I'm just doing too well. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm like, man, I was getting in like 30-something hits to his 1. It was kind of insane. Yeah, like, I was dead even with him until he got the cutscene. He got the tag out, let it be known. He got lucky. Or the poor game trying to make me do Virtua Fighter. That was really funny. Oh, Missile Belt's on there. I was just laughing, because I'm like, I haven't played, like, Virtua Fighter in a long time, and it's required for one of the mini missions in that particular game. And again, it was embarrassing that I still almost won against the cheated character. I was like, come on, you could do a little better. I know, I was like, wow, if I had figured out the gimmick 1 round earlier, I actually would have won that. That was so sad. I was like, wow. Again, it's supposed to be another forced loss, and I got them down to 1 hit, by the way. So I was like, man, I got cheated. It's like, I actually would have won. I'm really curious what would have happened if I had won. I contemplated reloading. Yeah, and it's not like the AI was bad on that fight in particular. I'm just better. I was just kind of laughing about it. Reba. Yeah, so far, if I had to give a summary of Lost Judgment without spoilers, it feels more like a collection of mini games than like a super solid game. For people looking for that kind of thing, it's fun, but it's definitely not as tight as I would say as the previous entry was. It's fun for its own reasons, but it's definitely way easier. I wonder if I would have sequence broke, maybe. I mean, it was to the point where it would not surprise me. Yeah, the game gives you like all sorts of like DLC items, and I'm like trying not to use them, but man, they are really unbalanced. Like, I even turned off boxer mode. Like, I felt bad. I was like, this feels like cheating. I'm just gonna turn it off until I get to it in the story. The story, of course, being DLC. Yeah, I was playing this, I'm like, wait a minute. Wow, it's like, apparently we're playing Create Your Own Infinites, the video game. I didn't know. My bad. I mean, I think Kirk saw me at one point string together a 4-stance combo. Legit inescapable. Like, it's just like, oh. Oh, nothing of interest. Some of those combos, they're very even for a Yakuza game, they're very Looney Tunes. It's like, why am I able to do this? Oh, you probably shouldn't let me do this game. Not good for balance. Or got to bear witness. Poor enemies. I'm gonna keep most of this on me. Really just need to... No, we need to do chat. We're gonna put away these scepters so I can hold more items. Be more money efficient. I'm not gonna use them. I need the fast cast anyway. We're in block 2 for people that are interested. No, Chris was interested eventually, but he'll probably join the next run if I had to guess, versus this run. Be careful out there, chat. The enemy strength is currently boosted. So far so good. I'm leveling a character that needs to be exactly the right level for Kandryu. This will set up for stuff in the future pretty nicely. No worries, Chris. Take your time. Yeah, so far, I'm not sure if I'd put Judgment over Yakuza 0. It's very back and forth for me, which one I like the most. I think what weighs it slightly more in Judgment's favor is I really did not like the rail shooter segments in Yakuza 0. There were a lot of forced mini-games in 0. It's usually a sign of one of their worst games. Some of it's fine, like I enjoyed some of them. But on like a replay, it gets kind of annoying. Like mandatory karaoke in the beginning is kind of weird. Oh yeah, the rail shooters were by far some of the worst in the series. If you could have adjusted your controller sensitivity, no problems. But just like, wow. Missing that feature where it moves like molasses is one of the worst feelings in the world. Yeah, like a big issue the Yakuza games have is just like, they don't account for like frame rate differences. So, like, if you run too fast, the game can become unplayable because things tick too quickly. And the difficulty is meant for, like, a consistent lower frame rate. They got in trouble with that for sure with Yakuza 3 and 4. I remember the game being, like, borderline unplayable on release due to that. My frame rate was too high, and it literally would make it so, like, if you had to mash something in like 1 or 2 seconds in order to escape, it was like half a second or less. You have to input the same number of inputs. So certain things were just literally impossible. Kirk remembers the grabs I couldn't escape. Remember those times, Kirk? Remember the Yakuza 3 perma grabs? Might as well have just been an infinite combo. There's nothing I could do. Oh, I didn't gel in him. It's so sad. Thought I gel in. Yeah, I got like the mid-screen grab with no escape. It gave you the mash prompt, but it didn't matter. I think at one point I did put on a turbo controller. Because I remember going, is this even humanly possible? And the answer was no. Not even the turbo controller could win. That's when you knew something was wrong. It was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Yakuza, some of the Yakuza games, like 3 and Judgment, have like the craziest magnet hands I've ever seen. Like they go in the grab animation and it's like they just go like and just suck you in from like mid-screen. You're like, wait a minute. I was like a whole character length away from them. How did that grab reach me? It's like, listen, the magnet hands are real. There is no escape. You're like vaguely in front of their animation. GG. But yeah, at least they kind of learned on the later releases. We still don't usually grab Yakuza games on release though. We wait a bit. We wait on those updates. Because I'd like to say, we're not beta testers for your game, so we just wait. We're getting close to leveling. Climb off this. Plasma barrier to sell it. I'm sure Kirk enjoyed the pure panic when I went to play Virtua Fighter in Judgment, and I accidentally selected a character I've never played before. on like the final challenge. It's like, wait a minute, I actually don't know any of these characters' moves. That is kind of brutal though, that it doesn't let you open the menu to see their move list. So it really is just like, I hope you figure out the combos. Good luck. Yeah, it worked out. I'm like, listen, I figured out 100 hand slap, it's over. I'm like, okay. I learned the only move I need to know to win. We're good. Yeah, like there's no pause menu for training or practice mode. It just forces you into like the matches. You don't even pick the stage. Pretty rude. At least I have to say, with only 5 games played, because that's how much it took for us to beat the Virtua Fighter 5, I did at least ring out somebody. I did do it. That's a classic. And 2 of the stages it wasn't even possible for me to ring out on, so that was nice. Hold on, drop. Kinda nice. I will use that dive flute. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's just mid repeatedly? Okay, we're good. No, I was talking to Kirk about like the stance canceling, because I used to play, I don't know the character names. I want to say it's like Li Fang or something, the monk. I'm like, I kind of remember how to get into his stances. I was talking to Kirk about like, you know, doing like the combo, the launch into the wall bounce. And I got like one respectable combo in like not having played in decades. I think it was like a 45% or 50% combo. Like, it was good. It was more than 6 hits using the wall. Oh. I was in range still. I thought I dodged. I did not dodge. Thank you, hopefully. Rip me. The held out slap is real. Yeah, I have trouble landing his like mid-air kick combo. It whips a lot, so it's like I need to figure out a better way to set up for it. Lei Fei. Yeah, it was like I was slowly remembering it. Like it wasn't just like button mashing. Like for sure, I was just completely out jabbing him at certain points, but it's like yeah, I got like the wall bounce combo reset. I barely use throw though, to be fair. I used it only out of spite when they grabbed me. I was like, oh, you want to play that game? And we're like, it's on. Yeah, I got his triple hop kick combo into like the slam. Oh, kind of nice. So yeah, that's pretty good to having no practice mode, just going in cold. I'm like, oh, like, wow. I haven't played this since, like, Virtua Fighter, like, 3 or maybe 4. Definitely no version of 5. I feel like this series has been out forever. I played it, like, what, on PlayStation 2? I think that was 4. I remember it had some kind of, like, karate ranking system solo mode thing, and I just couldn't figure out how to level. Like, I would win, like, 20 matches in a row, and my ranking wouldn't go up, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Or is it just really slow? Hello, Tiggy. We're hunting for Halloween cookies. Would you like to join in on Halloween cookies, Tiggy? I mean, technically, there's always the classic frozen shooter uber rare from White ID. Don't get me wrong. Be on in a bit. Nice, nice. Maybe for Tiggy, we'll do a respective tomorrow. But we'll do more of these quests first. These are gonna be the focus. Give me handgun Milla. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I have that. I'm like, I think I just need gold or whatever. Thank you, Try for the shout out. I think I even have one with hit percentage. We were talking about that earlier. I either have an Ophelia C's with 25 hit, or I have a handgun Milla with 25. Or I might have both, honestly. Feels like forever since you last streamed. Aw. Well, Tiki, you're always welcome to join in as a viewer/player. We keep our fingers crossed for more photon drops and/or Halloween cookies. And definitely, if we get 4 people to help HellCleave out, we'll do a couple Purpurp World 2s for Excalibur and/or cookies and lucky coins. For people looking for the potential 60-hit Jaya or Disca Brave Man, you do need the lucky coins for that. Let's debuff and hope we don't die. Okay. The hope was warranted. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, I'm so close. Come on, come on, come on. Once we hit 99, this character's true power will be unlocked. I'll live up to the static part of his name and get the Tempest Cloak. Interesting. The 50 hits are real. Maybe we'll get the shield components, chat. As a joke, we'll make the God Shield. We only gotta gamble, what was it, 2 components from the Gallon Shop? Be fun. Totally normal item drop chance. It'll be all good. Dye fluid here and the mono fluid. Yup, exactly. Then also the challenge mode. Gotta get those A ranks or get S rank and then complete any stage to get it. Look at me, I researched slightly. And I remembered some of the research. Only some of it though. I think the next big thing, it's a tie between talking about ultimate mode and talking about section IDs. Like, they're very similar videos. Don't get me wrong. Section ID is more encompassing. But I know a lot of people have asked on stream and off stream what IDs to play. So at some point we'll get into that. I'm not in the mood for another video for at least like a week. I don't really want to think about it or research anything until at least a week passes. Then I'm thinking that'll be our next focus. All of them, duh. I'm kind of curious if I were to look at it, like what are the minimum number IDs would I get to get every relevant drop in the game? With Sky ID being like the outlier for Seal J. People that just want to hunt it. I'm definitely really curious. I think there's like meta reasons to pick like Green Ranger, for example. Just because you use it during mag feeding. Yeah, ultimately it's always going to be a choice of what they give up. Yeah, it all really just depends on what you're hunting for. Like, Red has some really amazing access to, like, early, like, Heavenly Battle, which is great for solo play if it's, like, your only character and you're not trading. But, like, is it worth, like, giving up the other rares that other IDs get? It's like, how useful is, like, a run to, like, you need something potentially that is either going to run, you know, something common, like just get Brave Man for crazy percents, or Frozen Shooters, Cannon Rouges. Probably will have an ID for, like, Uber Rares only. Why did they start so damaged? Oh, never mind. Different sun. Never mind. That makes more sense. I must have been hitting the other ones with my spells when we're in the other room. Poor Hildelt's just waiting forever. Just let us know, Tiggy, if you want some experience. It's not bad experience. If you want to level your force, I'll swap out to a white ID character. We can continue the runs, for example. Or if you want to level one of your casts, then I'll just stick to the character. There we go. Some nice zaps in. She's Uniworld, so she hits 180. That's fair. All damage and support is welcome. I know Chris has characters he wants to level. Chris could bring in anything. It's just episode 1. Nice level. Sadly, nothing of interest wrong. Pick up some items to sell so I don't go bankrupt. I felt like I picked up a technique at one point. Recall. Sadly. No rare lily. If you're wondering why we do the dragon, there's technically a rare lily hunt on white ID. We're just checking that real quick. I think it's the Agido 1975, I want to say offhand. Dragon is for those 100 hitboxes. I was gonna say, I was like, I was thinking about what item types were even there. I was like, slash lobby real quick. You're ready in about 10. I'm just being a bit lazy. I was gonna say, take some time. We're in block 2 if you're looking for us, Tiggy. Ego. By the time we do this, we'll have is probably joining us in the next one. Love my double heavenly HP body mind. I still die instantly, but at least I'm wearing an ultimate frame, which gives me slightly better defense. Although once we hit 99, we'll pause this farming and we'll switch areas that we farm in. Give Tiggy a minute or so. I have an unidentified Radion. Let's go identify it and then feel disappointed. Ooh, a Frost Ray Gun with 0 hit. Ooh. Any fun hit percentages today? Nope. We'll give Tiggy another minute or so. Tiggy has been on a roll with red rings lately. What was that, 2 or 3 in the span of a week? About anything good this whole month? Oh. Well, on the plus side, HellCleave, any Halloween cookies I find today will be consumed for you in the future. We're sharing the rare. We'll do some 4-player, probably Christmas event or something. Get those presents. Do the angry stomps. Leaving up on cookies. Nice, nice. Okay. I don't see anybody joining us, so I guess I'm gonna go forward. Italian2896 asking the question, what do the Halloween cookies do? Well, in Ephinea server, there's a quest category, Halloween, and essentially that'll unlock what is considered a super quest. So there's high enemy density. It has fixed rates. So you'll always get 200% XP, 150 rare, 150 drop, 150 rare enemy. And it is really good for hunting the specific areas. So basically, you pick which area you want to do. For example, you could do... Caves is pretty popular for things like Cycle Wand, or like Ruins, for all the Ruins drops. Episode 2, if you're looking for any Episode 2 drops, they're pretty solid. Episode 4, really great for Excalibur. And so people will do that because they have really high numbers of most enemies. In addition to massive boosts. But we like to save them up for, ironically, not during Halloween. The reason being that it can still benefit from passive drops. So, for example, in Christmas, you get presents. Easter, you get eggs. And Anniversary, you get badges. So we usually save them up for one of those events so we could just get more chances of great items. In addition to just passively dropping the presents. Although, technically, I guess that does lower your odds of getting the rares, but when you don't really care about that, it's all good. So if we were looking to power level characters, it's not a bad way to level. Hopefully you're doing well, Stallion2896. Let us know if you have characters you play on Ephinea, or just enjoy PSO in general. We're playing one of my many characters. So I need to get this character leveled up a bit more for Conjure-You. $131 HuCast and playing in a group. Group is always a great way to enjoy the game. HuCast, nice and powerful with that high ATP. Gotta break mine out of retirement a bit more. Someone has an addiction problem with this game? That's not me. I can choose when not to play. We take like long breaks. We were on like a 6-month hiatus, I think, at one point. Iska of Liberator, disappointing. Yeah, we're always looking for more people since we play it all hours, although usually late night. I will go back for that. Never mind, I'm capped. I lied. Yeah, if you have any questions or requests, Stallion, let us know. I definitely love to read chat as I play. A lot of these quests are like comfort pick quests. The whole point is, I almost feel like calling it a Let's Chat stream sometimes, because I will go on very long tangents while playing the game. Almost didn't play 2 days. I don't know if that's quite the same thing, try. Yeah, I have a lot I've been doing towards it. I'm gonna make sure the people that are interested in the PSO content, you know, A, they have videos to watch when we're in the downtime, but also B, if people do have questions because they happen to catch my videos or they're, you know, just looking on Twitch in general and they look up PSO, and they come across me and they're looking to figure out what they want to do with their new characters, or maybe they're veterans or they're just looking for people to chat to, that we offer both the opportunity for discussion and learning. There's definitely people of all sorts of levels that hop into the stream. There's people that have, like, you know, 10+ challenge mode weapons, and they like got the 1K bankroll character of PDs. The people that are fresh characters. Some people have joined us that they made the characters while we were on stream, basically. They joined in. This is not a super great time for a new character, but for people that are at least an ultimate, I definitely do not mind playing with random people. They watch the stream. There's just certain events where I'm gonna call them the selfish events, where I'm like, no. We need to make sure we get high numbers of cookies while we can, hoard them. Whereas, like, we can kind of, like, multitask things like eggs and potentially, to some extent, the badges. Oh, no, by all means, Stallion, ask away. You can ask me almost anything. I will answer as best as I can. If a new player gets lucky. No, I just mean for, like, us stopping to help. I'm not saying it's a bad time to join. I think any event is a good time to join. I just mean specifically join in on stream, because we are not likely to play through normal. But yeah, Stallion, if you have any questions, either about the HuCast... Oh, look at that, chat. I gained enough health to not die to Anguish mode held out. I did it, chat. I've leveled enough. The stats are real. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of tech we've been trying to show off on stream with TTF. We're slowly getting up there. I'm definitely not going to claim to be the best at it, but there's a lot of interesting stuff we do to save time there. I definitely think for the people that usually stick to the end of the stream, they get to see the advanced tech. They do, but you generally won't be doing, like, ego on normal. Like, the way you would power level in either doing episode 4 or doing, like, the pay-to-win arena in episode 4 are not really the best ways to get these chances. If that makes sense. Like, think about all the quests that we do on stream. Most of them are... I guess the beginning part of Massive Attack 4 is fine for that, but then there's, like, really long stretches where we're not fighting stuff. Depending on which Massive Attack we do. So we gotta be careful. Like, for example, big waste of time, Zoo Room. Zoo Room's a big waste of time. And that's why we'll try not to do Massive Attack during the event. The beginning portion, by all means, is great, but it peters off around the time you get to the triple zoo and the surface. So yeah, it's very likely we might do... I'm guessing if HellCleave is doing limiter runs, I'm imagining a War of Limits. I know there's one episode 4 quest that has like 80 Astarks. The HellCleave will correct me if I'm wrong. And he's doing blue ID hunts for that. I definitely don't mind potentially getting a hit Hero Soul, honestly, as a consolation prize. It can even be 5% hit. I just don't even care, like how low it is. It would be an upgrade for me. You just do B for it, though? Yeah, but you stop after a certain room, right? We don't... Yeah. Yeah, we do up until the Rappy room. You're talking about that one. That makes sense. Whereas, like, normally if you're playing with new players, you'll go to complete B, for example. That is the go-to run for the episode 4 stuff most of the time. That's fair. A solid quest. Just the way you play it is different. We just want those cookies and or limiters. debuff time. You know what? I didn't die. That's all that matters. Yes, I think our favorite one is teaching players, like when we have casts. Like right now I'm not playing a cast. I'm playing pretty Brain Dead Force at the moment, but from the standpoint of like the cast in particular, I think showing new players like the slime trick, because I had recognized that that was a thing, but didn't understand why it was happening. And then to discover it on stream, satisfying, I would say. Gabarda, jeez, Gabarda. That way you could just put one fire trap down and kill multiple slimes. Then we learned a little bit about like if we do certain numbers of combos, we can cause our spells to spawn more slimes consistently. There's all sorts of weird jank in PSO. It's just kind of underutilized or underexplored. And I'm sure there's a lot of players that have eventually done it if they played for many, many hours. But for like the casual player, they're like, oh yeah, I remember it being kind of weird kind of thing. So being able to put context into the jank in PSO, I think helps. Sort of like when we were standing outside of doorways and killing enemies, showcasing that spells don't really care about walls. So if I wanted to, I could just hide behind that little hill over there and be totally safe if I wanted to. I'm choosing not to, but I could. Oh, Halloween cookie, congrats. So we're getting roughly about one a quest. And I will definitely level once we go to kill Dragon. Figure I'd put on some Sonic for the chat. Stun law. Yeah, sadly some of the other events are more restrictive as to like how often they draw. Badges in particular are more difficulty sensitive. Although to be fair, badges are just really, really good in general. Even the bronze badges are just kind of bonkers. There we go, final wave. So no hill detours, excuse me, I almost said hill. But Halloween cookie, so we're winning. I think at this rate I might actually level before Dragon. Maybe. Actually, probably. I'm gonna upgrade that to a probably. I forgot how many moths there were. Gonna be a lot of XP. The smack is real. Alright, we're gonna abuse a little tactic we call standing on the edge. Now the enemies can't target me, but I can still hit them with Razan. This little lip here makes you untargetable. Fun fact, for people that are struggling in Ultimate, that is my favorite tip of the game. You can't shoot them from there, your bullets actually won't work, but if you're a force, just do whatever you want. Oh, speaking of text ignore walls, let's see if we can pop the box down there to spawn the hill delts. Sadly, not an interesting hill delt. No rare version. Yeah, this wave should level me. A little dodging there. Force privilege, exactly. Nice. So I think my HP defense total is actually high enough that I can't die unless I get crit. That's good. We just need it to be like decently high. So I'm 3 levels away from being the level that I wanted to be at. Oh yeah, that reminds me, speaking of which, I'm happy they increased the number of boxes that are allowed to spawn. Oh, oops. I forgot to break the boxes in the back down there. Well, there's no rare Helvetor at least. I mean, I can just hit him from here. It's dumb. I don't know why I'm allowed to do this. Listen, chat. Don't mind me. If that was a red saber with hit, I would have walked. Chat, you have no idea. I would have made HellCleave wait for that red saber, but no machine as well. If it is machine hit or a cookie, oh, it's a photon drop. I have to go back. Damn. It's like, wait a minute. Wait, I'm actually getting trolled. I gotta go back. Oh no, I got mixed up by the stage. Oh, you got one as well? Wow. Get wrecked. We did indeed get bodied, Tiggy. That room was too powerful. Well, this is why, chat, you bring a force. When you forget to do a room, you're just like, listen, is the room worth going back for? Yes, no. Answer's yes. Oh, forces. You're so silly. Unfortunately, this is going to require some dye fluid to attain. I want that photon drop so bad. Get out of my face. You can see that they had to reset their animation because we're so close to the doorway. Oh, I'm gonna dodge for sure. Oh, the arrest though. We'll use regular Boname. Get out of my inventory, resist storm. What a trash item. I'm like, I can't think of ever where I was like, man, if only I had more lightning defense. Like, fire, yes. Ice, yes. Lightning, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being harassed that hard by, like, Hilvator. I'm just saying. Sadly, no interesting percents on Red Saber. Red Saber with machine percent, Eva with 0 hit would be good. So I need a solid one for my Fodu roll so she could deal with full up. As we found out, I don't know if it was last year or early this year, but we had it explained to us, the Volt Up glitch. So either of those would be really good for effective ATP. Drop the scepter. Yeah, the hit's a flex, exactly. I do have like a 20 hit one, but it has no machine. It's very sad. Does this storm give you a chance of resisting shock? That would be nice. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot of units that they could have rebalanced, for sure. Some of the numbers just make no sense. Like, in particular, like, if MST scales so high, why do you get less MST a unit than ATP? And ATP is more broken. Just why, chat? Let MST stack on weapons. Literally useless cane. Just make you cast slower at high level. So sad, chat. There's so many missed opportunities. I would have loved to have seen more set bonuses for sure. Make those like useless, like officer armor actually do something. Yeah, we talked about before, like there's just weapon sets that just, it feels like they should have been buffed. Like it's weird to have like Crimson Coat, but it doesn't work on like Red Partisan, for example. There's like a million red items, so few of them work. Because Crimson Coat with Red Handgun would have been very interesting as a damage option. I'm not gonna call it like meta or anything, but it would have been nice. Oh, nice check, nice check. Well, I guess I'm gonna get rid of the club, and then I'm gonna go buy items, and then we'll see who's available. Oh no, chat, we're gonna tack downwards. Oh well, oops. Sell the item. If I sell that photon drop. It won't be a rage quit, but the disappointment will be immense. I'm very gradually losing money in these runs. It could be worse. We're in a slash lobby. I guess ETG. Oh, Ziggy Ego. Password is king. Difficulty is ultimate. We're in block 2 for people looking to hop in. Nice little inventory sword. Gal chat, the enemy is going to attack us more often. Although, to be fair, I guess they did remove the enemy speed up. Because that was pretty silly. Just gotta double check. Chris, did you want to hop in this one or the next one? Oh yeah, they got rid of the speed up. It's no longer there. They're no longer vroom vrooming. Just logging in? Okay, we'll wait for Chris. So we'll do a couple more of these. I've almost hit 99, and then we'll try to do some perfect world while we have 4 people. I'll wait a couple minutes, it's fun. I'm gonna make sure we give HellCleave some lucky coin chances while we have 4 players. Then we'll decide what to do from there. Yeah, as long as like a majority of our runs today are towards these bonuses, it's good. I do owe Tiggy potentially a lucky Dark Flow drop. So maybe we'll do a respective tomorrow. But we'll see. That'll be after we do a couple more of these. The heck is a lucky coin? Great question, Tiggy. See, that leads into our segue. Gallon Shop. So Phantasmal World 1 through 4, if you talk to the reporter lady, is hanging by the quest counter. It is not actually behind a quest counter. You can go to Gallon Shop and you can spin a roulette and that decides what your item is. There is I think a 3% chance of it being a weapon. Otherwise, it's just all random stuff, including TP materials. Some of the weapons include potentially 50, 60 hit Jayas and or endgame items. The HellCleave wants to do it because 4 players equals lots of lucky coins. And to be fair, Pink ID Phantasmal World 2 is pretty fun. That is a nice backup quest. For people looking for an Excalibur, for example, that is a great quest. Ooh. Tiki with the Dark Flow. Yeah, it's not super common, for sure. It's kind of like... The rewards are actually decent, it's just the odds of getting them are just absolutely atrocious. They're not as rigged as the episode 4 ones are, where it just feels really unfair how good they are. Got slapped. I gotta practice only self-healing with my spells if Tiggy's gonna Dark Flow. It's something that I haven't practiced in a while. I think I just gotta, like, attack into Resta, I think. It's been a while since I've done it. Oh boy. I am in big trouble in the corner here. I am gonna really hope I get bailed out. Okay, chat bailed me. The bailout is real. Put a little happy giveaway down. Oh. HellCleave is determined to strike them. I'm gonna wait for HellCleave. Debuff the room so don't die. Both on drop, congrats. Do some damage from the doorway where they can't hit me. Then we'll go back in the doorway to pull attack detention from people. Unlock some of the hill delts, maybe. Oh, that Rappy wants me. Sorry, Rappy. A little freeze there for HellCleave. Yeah, I think getting another Excalibur wouldn't be too bad. That's how I view it. It's on the way there, we happen to get it. Lowen Sword. That's what I'm looking for. I definitely want more grinders. We're gonna get these. Take these. Uh-oh. Cat's party wiping on me. What happened? Punched you through a doorway. His vengeance is real. What's the lore? Uh-oh. Is that the Seal J sword? You're gonna make Chris jealous. Chris will murder for it. I just saw the big blue aura. I was gonna say, that's on Chris's bucket list for PSO. Seal J sword. I'm pretending I don't see it. Looks fun. He casually showing off one of the most annoying weapons to get in the game. Go ahead and buff everybody. I was gonna say, Tiggy just wants to hit 180 for his red rings. That he definitely has, because I've seen him post the images. It's okay though, Tiggy. We definitely will not rob your character of all of his endgame items. Oh, this character's so close to leveling. I think 2 more of these into some Phantasmal world while we have HellCleave would make sense. Scar being used by Chris. His will skip me to 99. That's true. Character does need their levels. Stand back here so when the Hildel comes down, I don't open hit I was about to say. It's not far back enough. There we go. Tri-fluid? I think I want that actually. Give me some money. For picking up 3k. I'll stay in the main path, assuming they have that. I think making sure the build-out is shut down is more important. Rip Tiggy. And also Razan through the wall to assist them, I think. You know, force privilege. Why choose what side you're fighting on? You're fighting all of them. Good hold out. Imagine if robbing would be a thing in games. For some games, that's real. That's never been an appeal for me. Remember many years ago, people dying in the PvP of RuneScape items. By random enemies. PSO 1 version 1, you died if you dropped your weapon? Oh, that's awful. I think Blue Burst got rid of the money loss. I remember the money loss in the GameCube version. That was painful. And then I played on Ephinea and I'm like, wait a minute. There's no money loss. Wow. Now I don't need to put stuff in the bank constantly. Thank you, quality of life changes. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. Move a little bit to help the chat here. And hold slightly forward in case they're approaching me from behind. Nice level up. What a world we live in. Everybody's all separated, but I should probably buff up the team once they clump together again. So far, I've just been like a whole room behind or more, so I've been able to. We will gel in the meantime, so chat doesn't die. Tiggy's behind me. Wait a little longer and then do some buffs. That is so sad, I got hit out of that. Ooh, actually, that's risky to do. There we go. Ooh. It's casually hit me for 90% of my health, 95. That's the plus side. I managed to get enough raw HP defense to not die. That is proof that levels are effective. Save the chat a moon atomizer. Diamate. Tiggy. There we go. Simple. Clean. Magic. I'm still waiting for the 2 hill delts in the back, so I'm gonna move over here. There we go, final wave. Oh, no, never mind. Hill delts are for the other room. Disregard. No, not the final wave. Silly enemy radar. Those hill delts aren't in this room. So let's spawn where Chris is standing, roughly. Yeah, we're gonna do our best to basically just slow down the enemy. And again, I'm not too far from leveling, at least. Already 97. Figured out some enemies at least. Let us see if there's any interesting enemies over here. Oh. Sadly, just double hill delt down there. I stand more over here, because I don't want to be anywhere near where the hill delts spawn. Like, no thanks. Nicely done. And the final group of Kill the Tour chances. For the quest, at least. Nope. Hit denied. Ooh, the freeze, though. Tiggy with the shotgun sword saying hello. Hey, Halloween cookie. That's always nice. Well, with 3 people, I'm assuming the dragon will not get very far. It's still Zalor, of course. I'll just regen some TP. The big damage. Little angry stomps as I wait. There we go. So we're just gonna kill the first flower in order to spawn more lilies. We're just looking for rare lily. If it's rare lily, we stay. That would actually be really sad if we saw rare lily before rare elderbear. That would be so sad. I'm just like, wait a minute, that could actually happen. We've not seen one yet so far. We're gonna kill this one. And we... Oh, I don't want to... Oh, I don't want to be there. I almost escaped the room. I was very close. I was like 1 foot still in the doorway. Anyway, I'm gonna Ryuko. Oh, chat's getting some kills. I'm gonna go back and sell. Then we just repeat again. Every quest basically is a level up for me, so it looks like 2 more of these. Need any of those. And now, because chat is here, I finally made a profit. Look at that. Profit acquired. I'm happy. Then I'm gonna just slash lobby when I'm done. Type, I swear. Biggie Ego strikes again. He tries messaging just a moment. Fishing in Final Fantasy is the fish I want, but it only appears once a week for an 8-minute window. Sounds awful. I'm not gonna lie, try stuff like that is why I don't play modern MMOs. I'm like, no thanks. Hard pass. Uh-oh. Will Chris die in transit? He did. Rip Chris. We believe in Chris. We'll do the angry stomps until he's back. Like his little pixelated shadow. Bad hole overall. Can almost get the Tempest Cloak. Which, looking at this, is a massive downgrade for Dark and Light. Kind of sad. But it's okay. Do another Angry Stomp. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll end the stream with the respective tomorrow. If I happen to get the item, it'll go to Tiggy. I mean, so far my odds have been incredibly good, so who knows? I mean, it took us like less than 8 total tries to get one, and then less than another 8 in order to get another one. So we're on like try number 1. Oh. Swapping of characters. The illegal force. I was gonna say, it's not very often we see Chris whip out the force. 64 is a pretty good level, though. I believed in somebody other than me hitting that switch. It was a strong belief. Custom Ray. Sadly, no hit percentage. I mean, if a 100 hit Custom Ray drops, I will keep it. Forever be in my bank. Oh yeah, it's time to just spam Razond. Ooh, love Razond in this quest. This is probably one of the few quests where I almost never use Gaboe or Raboe. Just almost pure lightning ice. Like, honestly, like, Tempest Cloak would somewhat be viable, because I do so much 360 lightning in this quest. I'm just gonna be spamming this all day unarmed. Tell them to get wrecked. So far, the mission of getting a Halloween cookie every time we stream has succeeded. I don't know. Oh, there's Tiggy. I don't know where he is, but he was out of range of the moon. There we go. Oh, I got bodied. Nice, full time draw. Like, this is pretty much the only time I use fire, just for this room. It's so sad. Ooh, my materials. I'm gonna go back. Take a dye fluid, why not? Material. Oh, I heard a rare drop. I got excited. Just a box rare. I mean, if I didn't have Barda, Base of Adamant would have been nice. Don't get me wrong. But I already have those. If my phone New World didn't have every Barda buff in the game, it would have been an exciting drop. Debuff going on. It's slapped in the face, the ultimate debuff. Alright, I'm just gonna switch to lightning through the walls. Had enough of that room. Yeah, sadly, basically everything is weak to lightning. This is all I've learned in episode 1. It's like, I don't even bother with, like, fire. Even on the enemies that are weak to fire, because every other enemy takes lightning damage. This is like the most meta run this character will receive. So hopefully when he hits 99, he'll be able to abuse that chain lightning or 360 lightning. The part is somewhat useful just because the Rappies can be frozen and Tilted Tours are not the worst things to freeze. For people trying to escape the room. Works okay. The one sims the wars down. Quick Tiggy. Dodge in time. Like, even in this example, like, I'm still using 360 lightning. Just because I want to hit the mock fists. It's so good. Like, look how many targets I'm hitting. Like, actually busted. I just assume chat will cover me and my weaknesses. That's all I've learned. Oh, here's another example. I'll use Gaboe here while I'm waiting, because I got nothing better to do. Then it's right back to lightning. Oh, I was slightly out of range. My bad. That wasn't my bad. I needed to take 2 more steps forward before I did that. I think they'll level up, though. Nice. Only 1 more level needed. 800 health is basically what I was looking for, so my estimate was accurate. I forget if I need 820 or not, but 800 something should be good enough for now. Guilty Light. Nice. Gotta go back for that luck material eventually. Wherever it drops. I love you, 360 lightning. Oh hey, I'm doing 200 instead of 199. I don't think it'll make a difference here. Another -5. HellCleave actually trolling. He's like, look at all these rares I have, and he just shows all the -5s. Where did that material drop? Oh, it dropped near the grinder. Or where that was. Makes sense. Checks out. Take the money, because we need as much as we can with this character. Yeah, and as much as I like doing like ego runs for sure, definitely like I can do it for like 3 hours or so. Then after that, it's like we'll do almost anything after ego. Forgot to check how quickly we were clearing. I was curious about the XP per second. Ooh, that could have been really bad. I've been slapped. I was way out of range for that spell. Don't wear Dark Flow, I get it. Yeah, it's a little more hectic than I would say a normal game, just because we have no freeze traps. With freeze traps, you would have been probably fine. Yeah, let chat go that side, and then I'll just distract the hill out for a little bit. Speaking of freeze, look how useful this is. Thank you for Barda. The best part is I could just zap through the wall to help the group. I'm in trouble here, I think. Got the debuff though, so it should be okay-ish. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna pop that emergency diamond. Froze him, nice. Thank you for these. Oh, oh, don't punch me in the face. Don't do it. Oh, there we go. I had nowhere to run, sadly. Only 50,000 until I will level again. Getting pretty close. Probably use star atomizers while I can. This thing's synchro. Speaking of which, while I walk, we're averaging 89 experience a second. It's not super great, but it is forest. We also haven't done the dragon yet. Boxes. We're stun locked here versus damage. Kinda worked. I'll hit the switch. Well, I did originally need a lot of grinders, and I feel like this session I've been a lot better at picking them up. We're at 5 mono, die, and 1 try grinder. Not bad. Another great room where all I do is spam lightning. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Shut this whole room down. Get out of here, room. Thing to spawn. Up the trees. Down. Only debuff time. Love you, 360 lightning. Never leave me. I'm gonna die mate because I gellened. I didn't die. Yeah, see that unarmed cast speed? So beautiful. Mine material. I might want those in a little bit. Hopefully checking for boxes, it looks like. Debuff time. Absolutely brutal. Only 38,000 more to level. Getting pretty close. Those Mothvis really do add up. Just curious what dropped over here. Yeah, I'll just throw in a Zalor when it's waves like this, where my damage is not going to be top tier. Although versus the Moss, I feel like the forces are really good at clearing them. Oh, there we go. The Chain Lightning. Flash 360 Lightnings, destroying everything. Daring Chris killing everything. I picked up a lot of junk items there. That actually really sucked. I have to get rid of those later. Whoops. What? I don't know what I just picked up. Your Star Atomizer, not too bad. I'm good to go. I'll head to the next area. For sure here. And again, like, almost every room it feels like the answer is resolved. It is kind of crazy. Given, like, how good fire is, like every other quest. It's like one of the few ones where I basically just don't even touch fire. Honestly, if I unmap fire, I don't think my clear speed would be any different when I'm in a group. Ooh, Photon Drop, nice. Pop the boxes. We're gonna go ahead and use Razan to check these boxes. Nope. I'm gonna go on this side of the room because I don't really want to deal with the kill belts. Jellen's Allure action here. And oops, all 360 Lightning. It really is the best. The only thing it doesn't work on are the grasshoppers, so you gotta freeze those. So this is GG. Another Tri-Fluid. Wow, I didn't use that many fluids this run then. So sad, Chad. I'm 26,000 from leveling. I need another quest. Yeah, I think we'll do some Phantasmal World 2 for lucky coins. And then we'll use some on stream. That is a Dunkening. The Dark Flow said no. Chris and I basically just wave at the dragon after the dragon goes down. We don't contribute at anything in this outside as a lore. There we go. I'm gonna regen some TP. I sadly might actually need it if it goes airborne. So maybe the TP regen matters. So it should net me at least 2 free spell casts without needing to use that item. Oh, not even needed. Nice. I'll even hold still here just because. Gain some extra TP for box opening. A Tri-Grinder, nice. Fade material. How I feel about that. Let's kill the first one. Let's see what we get. Oh no, Tiggy, not in this room. Alright, we're out of here. There we go. 664 from leveling. That's brutal. That's so sad, chat, how close that was. I didn't pick up many armors, though. Got a little better bed inflection. However, we did really well with fluids, so I actually still earned money. Alright, so just like one more, and then we'll switch to Phantasmal World for a little bit, mix things up. And then when we're done with the stream, we'll do a respective tomorrow, I think. Got at least another 2 hours to go. I know HellCleave has to leave soonish. I'll try to do this quickly. And then I'm thinking I'll be the pink ID, so chat doesn't need to worry about it. I'll pick a Omarl, so it'll be a force. The bring in whoever you want for hell spam in episode 2. Or if you just want to level your current characters, it's whatever. There we go. Do VR, Trell's Ego. Hopefully see another rare, hopefully. Been a dry session for rare enemies outside of the rare Rappy. The one you don't usually expect to see. I mean, we got a decent rare percent bonus. XP's okay due to Anguish 1. There we go. Didn't even slow down. Let's unlock the build outs. Oh, 360 lightning, you're so amazing. Mine material, I'll link that up. Bowie, and then walk away. Oh, never mind. People are too close. Lightning is still good here. I'm near the Rappies to make sure they don't run on my screen. Nice, leveled up. So we got a little safety health for multiplayer if we get crit. Otherwise, I'm basically the right level for Conjuru now. If I really need to, it's not too hard to scrounge up another HP unit. But I'd like to keep everything I have on currently. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back for that mono grinder later. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna come over here and pop these boxes early. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just fighting a wave in another room. This is fair, right? Right, chat? That was fair of me to do. Don't mind me real quick. Just gonna deal with you, and they're done. I probably should have been doing that from the start, to be honest. It probably does actually save a lot of time. Because that way, we could just go straight to Dragon now, because I killed all the hill elves. While still clearing that other room. PSO is a funny game sometimes. They do that for speed checks. Makes sense if all they're looking for is the rare monster. Silence Claw. By Silence Claw. Oops. Well, someone behind me was not being hit. Fine. Burb saying hello, good luck hunting. Thank you, Burb. Hopefully you're doing well, enjoying your own hunts in PSO or whatever game you happen to be playing. Oh, Halloween cookie. There we go. Successful hunt. We did it. Probably spam ice here, actually. Debuffs, back to zaps. Very slowly getting closer to Tiggy. There we go. Another rare Rappy. Game, please. Wrong rare. I'm gonna try not to stun this one, so I'm gonna lure him closer to me. We're gonna freeze. Tell the room to chill out. It's a rare one. Returning player just came back last week. Endless Psycho 1 hunt for me. Oh no. Tiggy was in that same boat. Poor Tiggy. That grind was real. Lilies, indeed. I think I joined Tiggy for at least like 15 or 18 of those hunts. Tiggy says never again. Yeah, never again for sure. We did go for quite a few, but nowhere near as much as Tiggy. Yeah, for sure. Nice. I gambled on getting 2 tri-fluids in this room, and it actually worked. GG. Red Partisan. What's in the box? Yeah, we'll still probably do them in the Halloween cookie usage for sure. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna go to like the hardcore grind again. One of those things where it's just nice to do. I'm trying to buff HellCleave here. I'm gonna move over here so I don't get hill delted. Yeah, at this point I'm just playing like ults of ults of ults of ults. Like my 7th force or something. I honestly don't count. I should really count how many forces I have. It's a lot. Almost one for every ID. So I suppose if I really wanted to, my last 2 characters that I will ever make might just be completing the section ID rainbow. Welcome, Ephinea. Hopefully you're doing well. While you were grinding out the Slay the Spire. Avlo Rodriguez, welcome. Hopefully you're also doing well. Yeah, the bot's been acting weird. I don't know what happened. I blame stream elements. Hunting down a Pazuzu? Oh no. Not Pazuzu. Everybody memes on Pazuzu in this chat. That and Dorfana Claire. We're like, listen, they got patched out of the game. They don't exist. Pazuzu. Everybody's so tilted from them. I will tell my story of Pazuzu and why I've given up ever doing Pazuzu hunts ever again. I played, I think it was the 2018 anniversary event, and all I did was underground over and over and over and over and over again for Pazuzu, right? Because I was on Viridian ID and Gurdabulu was my backup. And I kid you not, I killed 20 Pazuzu, no rare drops. I'm like, isn't it supposed to be like a 1 in 3? What is happening? Like, this shouldn't be possible. This is so unlucky. I'm like, first of all, getting them to spawn is annoying. But anyway. I was just so sad. I need to get more V801s for sure. It's a great unit. Anyway, let's read the chat. I'm on a tangent again. Soloing this game as I'm watching you, do you have any beginners, like hotkeys and stuff? Well, I would recommend, are you going controller or keyboard? If you're doing controller, I'm using something called Joy-to-Key, because the typical GameCube controller, for example, doesn't map the back triggers because they don't exist in the GameCube. So for example, when I hold control down and I see all the numbers along the bottom, on a controller, I can activate those spells. But, question in general, have you... Where are these things? Have you played any of the versions of PSO before? Because for people that are like totally new, I don't think your first character matters as much, because you'll probably end up remaking as you learn more about the game. He's down 1 second. Tangent. Somebody's wedding marching us. Plan to use keyboard? Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, there's private servers for sure for this game. like one of many, but this is probably one of the bigger ones at this point. Yeah, my recommendation generally, if you're not sure what to do, I made like a green ID Ranger because that covers like every possible thing I would want to hunt, and I need it for mags. That's like my meta choice. Whether you make that like a Ramar or like a Rawcast is really up to comfortability of the game. But I feel like then if you want to use them just to get a little bit of money, since they need so little to do well, that then you could make a force if you're interested. Yeah, Ranger being able to snipe full screen and not need to learn enemy patterns is really good. Ranger's shotgun is broken. Wedding time, yeah, pretty much. Somebody decided we're getting married, apparently. So Ranger is just by far just so much easier to pick up than the other classes, and also cheap. Like shooting snipers, the AoE weapons, Ranger is definitely for you. So Ramar is kind of like an easier to get to the endgame character than Ramar, sort of. I think Ramar has really great stats, and he's very useful if you can get through one rough patch going into level 80. He's very, very strong in multiplayer. But if you're playing purely single player, before you get all those items, I like Ramar a lot more. Then we can match the build techniques on the control side after 15 years. Oh yeah, we learned that recently, Burb. So the best part though, Burb, is they just changed it. So originally, even prior to a couple months ago, whenever Photon Blast occurred, it would actually eliminate your other command slot. And that really bothered me. You have no idea. God, I would just be locked out of spells completely as a force whenever I got Mag Blast. That was like the worst feeling in the world. So thank you, Ephinea. That's one of the few changes that I actively will praise when it comes up naturally in a conversation. How do you open that quick menu and stuff on keyboard? I am not a keyboard player, so sadly I cannot answer that question. Thank you, Control End. I'm gonna leave it all to those PC players out there. I grew up with the game with a controller, so I only know controller. I think I stumbled upon it accidentally. I don't think anybody told me that. I just kind of went like, I never knew this was a thing. I think so. There's a lot of things chat has told me. I don't think that was one of them, where I was like, wait a minute, why is that different? I just did it by accident, I think, one day. Like, because I fumble on the keys sometimes. And I was like, whoops, wish I knew that before. Alright, we're good. Oh, we just need Chris to step in. There we go. Oh wow, this will probably level me again due to Lily kill plus this. So hitting level 100 is pretty silly. Yeah, today's a pretty good time to start a new character, potentially. Getting cookies is pretty nice. My girlfriends think I'm weird. I'm playing Phantasy with controller. I don't know if I would play something like... Because I've seen how busy the skill bars are in those kinds of games. Those are probably one of the few times I don't think I would use the controller. I think I would actually try to learn with the keyboard. But I think with the ability to map the additional buttons, I'm just more comfortable with fine control movements with joystick. Plus, I think joystick gets an advantage over PC as well. Nice level up. They can wiggle out of breeze faster, just by default. Yeah, I guess if you don't have more than like 15 or so bound keys, that's not too bad. Nothing of interest. Back we go. Nice 100. Alright, so let's do some Phantasmal World. So I'm going to switch over to a Fomarl. I'm going to be sticking mostly to Discas, I think. Which is why I'm thinking Hell Disca is starting to look more and more appealing for me if I want to farm episode 2. But the challenge mode Disca, just clear challenge mode. Let me put away all these items. Yeah, just versus like Gibbles. We're not doing tower again. I need a long break from tower. To be like, no thanks. I've had my fill for the year, as I said before. Someone would have to really persuade me to go back and do tower again. Or it'd have to be a phenomenally easier quest, like one of the tower quests. So I'm gonna worry about that later, since we have a group of people. Access to 32 buttons on controller. You may lose 15 to 20, and the rest is for special occasions. How do you have access to 32 buttons on the controller? You saying like you're reserving one of the back buttons to remap like double menus or something? I'm trying to think about how that works mathematically. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Phantasmal World 2. No time to waste, chat. Let's go to C-Bank 2. We will alt backspace out of the game. Oh, you do See, I see what you're saying, Try. You don't use a hold button for that? Because I feel like tapping would slow you down. So, like, if I'm doing it, I just hold back trigger or let go. Unless you're saying you're rotating through. I guess if they're lesser used, I guess it doesn't matter as much. Can't be done. What do you mean? That's what I'm using now, Try. That's why I'm confused. All I do is hold down the button. Like when I'm doing my other things, I'm holding L2 the whole time. It swaps to a completely different set of controls. We'll go to block 2. Let's go to Ziggy, PW2, King, Ultimate. Every direction on stick is a button. Hey, Ephinea with the true facts. You got me. Yeah, because I mean, like, for me, I guess you could rotate through whole command lists. I just prefer if I need to rapid fire that I hold the button in. 'Cause that's what I do for spells. So, like, my right stick, the 4 face buttons, and L1, R1 for me, for example, are 10 buttons that I can assign by default. So if I hold one of the back triggers down, I have 10 buttons. If I don't need it, then it's another set of 10. Yeah, I think to go into... hit tab buttons. I think we're all good. Oh. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have everything I need on this character? Lesser Fanatic, Demonic 4? Yeah, I have everything. Hold R1 and access it while holding either press AB. Oh. Oh. How do you not misinput if you have hold and double tap on the same thing? That sounds nightmarish to me, I'm not gonna lie. I know what you mean by that. Oh, I'm grossed out. Like, I would never want the hold button to do anything else. Unless it's like hold R1 and then you hit L1 to cycle. Then that makes more sense to me. That's what you mean. But if you're saying your hold button is also your double tap, that would make me very sad. Oh, I'm ready to go on an adventure. I'm ready to slap people. Slap, slap, slap. Hold on, I gotta buff everybody's shift to D-band. Or all the damage chat will be doing. Anyway, back to Demonic Fort, because my damage doesn't matter. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just equip Slicer, straight up. There we go, on the off chance it hits somebody. That'd be useful. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Try. I'm surprised you don't do, like, one hold button for one set, and then you rotate what the set is by pressing another. Because then I would feel it would be consistent. Because you would only hit that if you need to rotate. I feel like that might have been easier. Oh, that EDK chance, though. Oh, technically you can also press an L3 and R3 with different buttons, but I don't use that on PSO, because I'm leaning too hard on the stick sometimes. Do that if you want, but it confused that to me after playing through it with the other settings. It's just muscle memory. It's like when I change spells. If I take a break, then it's fine. Kind of like if you take a break, then it doesn't matter as much. Let's try a new setting next time you play. There we go. HellCleave showing us how to reach the boxes again. Thank you, HellCleave. Look at that, I demonized. I was useful. I got the glitch. Yeah, so I want to play in a way that I don't fumble the keys. The only time I fumble is when I forget what they are aligned to. That's it. It's nothing to do with, like, the input itself. Just like, oops, my Megan is not consistent across the other characters, and I learned the hard way. I might as well just go for Slicer kills. Although, I guess I could just Megan flip here. It's just keys. Let me get into camera. Thank you, game. Feels like this should have been breakable. Oh well, rip Gibbles. Oh, speaking of news, Calvisham will be running X Armor tomorrow. I think it's 6 p.m. Though I don't think there will be a co-op stream with him, given that I think he's going on a flight there, I think. But we'll probably slip in some more PSO tomorrow. Ooh, look at me actually using tech instead of just talking about it. And Slicer animation is so busted with this character. I love it. Look at those demons. Let's go. I do see myself having a lot more fun with early episode 2 with more Hell Weapon, specifically that Hell Slicer, because I'm really enjoying her Slicer animations. I've been taking a really long break from her, but just coming back to it, I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to use this character again. These animations. May borrow to test. That's fine. Because I already know I'd have a lot of fun with it, because it just SN glitching everywhere. As long as I'm not playing solo, then I have a lot of fun with her. I thought she's bad in solo. Just don't prefer episode 2 solo. 'Cause it's just this over and over until they die. Thank you for the offer, though. Heal. Got a little bit of time before I buff. It's rare you use it at the moment. Oh. True, I guess if you have Hell Needle, there's not really a point to it. Oh, I don't know if I could give you that fluid item you want, though. Where's that? There we go. I love on my screen, like, it's just, like, barely visible. The ridiculousness. It's on a bus now as we speak. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't really see the appeal in doing episode 2 as a non-ranger. Outside of, like, the obligatory you need buffs kind of thing. I definitely have a lot more fun with Ranger in episode 2 for the obvious reason of frozen shooter, higher accuracy hell, ranged options, etc., etc. Oh, there's the switch. We will not forget that switch. I will take the guaranteed items. Why not? Some tri-fluids. Maxed out on stars. Nice. Game, please. Game, please. Goodbye, Gibble health. The power material, nice. Chat spamming the auto commands. Yeah, it should be pretty exciting. I mean, I'll try to catch him. It should be after my work, so I might not stream like immediately. I will try very hard to watch Calvation's run. But then I think after that we'll do PSO and maybe Mayhem at some point. I do want to test it more. I put like an unofficial version out on GitHub today. It's definitely not like complete. That's why I didn't put it as like the most recent version. And I even think I wrote it was experimental in the Discord. But I definitely want to see how people feel about it, and based off the feedback, I'll make the adjustments to finalize the patch. And these things are not what Demon's saying. Still gonna Demon Sim just because, though. Oof. A feeling where you land the third hit special and it misses anyway. By Gibble's HP. His chat is just annihilating everything. Nice. Well, when in doubt, just keep attacking. You'll kill them eventually. Up the team. I was gonna say, I did hit him with the demons at least. So yeah, it is nice having the Slicer Fanatic with some hit percentage and Red Ring. It feels nice to do this part of episode 2, finally. So even though it's not a massive hit percent, 25%, it really does make a difference. So many star atomizers. Do I need to fix my mag at all? The Quadra Gibble. Oh, the demon land though. Okay, I got demons in all but one. And I froze the other one with Robarda. Get wrecked. There's the trap restore, nice. I want that TP, I'm greedy. That got activated. Here's some central control area. Episode 2 is a giant trap. Don't worry, there's always traps ahead of us, team. Oh, the demons, though. Oh, he's too close. Tried. I guess my job is to just try to walk towards the enemy to help them spawn faster. Oh, Halloween cookie. Nice. I'm up to a decent number at this point. Probably around 10-ish. So much hell. Got him with ATP on the Fomoral. Get wrecked. Double demon. That glitch is so beautiful. I mean, I already liked her slicer animation, but actually consistently getting a chance to use it, oh, night and day, the enjoyment factor of the character. Oh, my bad. I think that was me. I'll deal with the stupid traps if I can reach them. Oh, it was you? I wasn't sure, because I was lagging kind of close to the switch. I would have taken the blame. Beep, 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 chat. I'm gonna try fluid. I'm supposed to be doing fine on buffs. Yeah, we'll make sure to collect the lucky coins. I love the sound effect. He's like, it reminds me of Peruti. The greatest soundtrack of all time. Just need like one note over and over again, it's fine. Beep, 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 chat. Oh, I beat Chris to it, apparently. That time it was HellCleave. That time I know it wasn't me. I was nowhere near it. Oh, look at that. Hell, or not hell, demons. Get wrecked. Like, I believe in chat dealing like 300 damage to kill. I hear them, but I don't see them. But they're there. Oh my god, Megan worked? Oh my gosh. He could work twice? What a great day, chat. My random percent chance stuff is actually hitting. I'm not getting trolled forever. Oh, there's the healing circle of love. I'm gonna go embrace the healing circle. Wow, I weaved exactly between those laser gates. That was no fear. I just went for it. Get these. Nice little healing circle. Let's rebuff people. That's a lot of boxes with guaranteed items. Sadly, this guy's a little too close for me. I'm just gonna normal. Yeah, see, I only have a 71% chance to land that first normal, so I know another 20% would actually be relevant in this area. It's still good enough that it doesn't bother me, but I am noticing when I look at the 8s that are kind of hard to hit in multiplayer. Even with Red Ring, it's not guaranteed for me to hit still. Of course, if they're frozen, that's a different story. Oh my gosh, I almost missed the button. Like, no. That would be so monstrous. Don't want to go into the worm's eye view for sure. Did you just really full screen Refoe me? That is so rude. Hit demons, then die. Cap's going in. There's no stopping chat on that one. There we go. We'll probably do one more of these. Then HellCleave will probably have to go. And we'll do something into Respective tomorrow. I think the runs overall today were pretty good. We can afford to do a couple of things just for chat every now and then. It's true, we have to show Tiggy the lucky coins. That is an excellent point. Though this character has quite a few stored up. Well, quite a few might be an exaggeration. Probably less than 20, I would say that. But enough that I have a few attempts. There we go. Yeah, she's probably had a few from when I played solo this like a long time ago. I think I don't think I've spent them on a couple characters, but not every character. Oh, who knows? I need to get the tracker that keeps track of those things. They're character-based. I wish they were account-based, because I have, like, a whole bunch of random characters with them. So, yeah, so some people get an add-on in order to, track it. And I think it'd be useful for me, at least, to track, like, M4A tickets in particular. I've forgotten I've had them, for example. Oh my gosh, I'm killing with ATP. Doing it. There we go. Nice. It feels like I have like a defined role within the group where I'm feeling pretty happy with the bow moral. But people just want to bring in their big guns or hunters or whatever. I'm able to handle most of these people. And obviously the wall of shotgun blasts kill basically everything else. I know Chris with a Hell Needle or anything equivalency would be pretty sick. Someday you'll have Hell Needle. You could probably afford it with PDs if you really wanted to. I'm pretty sure you have enough. Oh, he jumped forward and made me miss the special normal. It's too close to me. How annoying. You're too stubborn. 30 no special. I mean, eventually you could use them to get your own challenge mode weapons, if nothing else. Though you'll have to pick out a name, Chris. Remember that, you name the weapons. Kind of unlucky missing that demons. I think 4 different chances on that one Sinnoh. Everybody else got hit. Old bestie, nice. We give HellCleave a challenge mode weapon, it'll just be called 4 HellCleave. And let's hit the computer terminal. Nice and easy. We'll do one more of these. Make sure we go to the lab. And I think we have to talk to the woman first, then the guy. She's like, please see the other person. We receive the reward. And we talk to her. Lucky coins attained. We should have 4, because we did 4 players. That's 4 attempts at Gallon Shop. So we'll do one more into the Gallon Shop. Oh, I don't know why I went that way. I don't actually need any items. Nice. I think there's an okay amount of enemies in that area that we're still getting good Halloween chances. Let's do one more. Piggy, Phantasy World 2. Ultimate. This character is getting closer and closer to hitting 191, which would actually be relevant for me. Clear these. For those listening in and starting new characters, reminder, our YouTube has guides on recommended classes as well as items to go to at least the beginning part of Ultimate. Let's see if the bot is working or not. Oh, now you're working? Whatever. Right, chat? I didn't do anything. I just decided it was down earlier. But anyway, it looks like the commands are working. I feel like Stream Elements has been super bad this year. I'm gonna call them out on it. Last year was fine. I think we had maybe 1 outage that I can remember. This year, it's like every week it doesn't work for one reason or another during our streaming hours. It was to the point I got rid of the Ziggledy bot again today due to that issue. Who knows, chat? Hope they get their act together. Hope we're surrounded, says the chat. Damn. I refuse. Fall by frowny face. How does that go? Daga Kodawai? I refuse. Yeah, it's the bot is broken. I don't know. I mean, it was even down for like an hour, it seemed like, while we were streaming. Because in the beginning, I told it to do the commands, it didn't run. Then I told Stream Elements to come in, then it did the commands, and then Stream Elements broke. Who knows? I might set it back to the bot again, just to see if it's behaving. Let's see, chat. Will it behave, is the question. Well, allegedly, Ziggledy bot is here. Oh no, it says I'm reporting for duty. No. Nope. There it is. There it is. A Jaya dropped, but sadly no hit percentage. It says that every time I switch the bot for chat clarity. Well, who knows? Good bot. It's been misbehaving. It was in timeout earlier because it was not working at the start of stream again for the 10th or 15th time this year. And again, as I said before, it's not a small number of times. If you think about it this way, in like, what is it, 52 weeks within the year? If it's not working at least 15 of those weeks, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. We're just gonna make it full screen. Oh my gosh, it worked. Time save. Just believe. Appreciate 99.99% uptime. I just want to go a month where it doesn't have an issue at this rate. It's been really bad. It was to the point where we basically gave up on the bot for multiple weeks in a row. Yeah, I was just going back for an item. I might have confused chat there. Like, I don't need it to be perfect, but man, it needs to be closer to what it was last year for sure. Could do better. And I think that one issue where the bot stopped working, it was like not working for like a month and a half straight. We didn't even have the Ziggledy bot on pretty much a month's worth of streams. Like, we would toggle it back on briefly, and then it would just stop working after about 30 minutes. Oh. He's frozen in a way that I couldn't hit him. It's so sad. Okay. I'll take the Meseta. I was thinking about it. That's stuck. But maybe later we'll put on some ActRaiser music for Chaosmania if you're sticking around Chaosmania. All I can think about is the Field of Despair from ActRaiser 2. I feel like it was just such an appropriately named song. All I felt was despair playing that stage. The stage was horrendous. Oh my god. It wasn't the worst stage of the game by far, but I felt like it set the tone. I was like, oh boy. So if you want to see me just absolutely not able to clear a single level, we'll go play ActRaiser 2 again. I mean, it's pretty bad to the point where, like, I was playing the forest stage, and I couldn't make one of the jumps in the game, and I literally timed out. I tried over 45 different times to make that jump, and I failed every single time. So bad. Could go for some ActRaiser music. Yeah, maybe we'll lower the game volume in a little bit. We'll see. Have chat listen to some ActRaiser OST. Especially if we're just doing shop or whatever. Just got a Brayman drop, but sadly no hit percentage. What a shame. We are getting like the ult rares of the run. Just not good enough to pick up, sadly. Chat's very far away. I will never be able to buff chat. Sorry, just got mail. There you go. Let's try to buff chat here. I figure we don't hear episode 2 music very often on the stream, so I'm okay with it for now. But definitely if we're grinding, like, Wednesday, I'm probably gonna mute the game, to be honest with everybody. Sorry for the people that just want to hear the original soundtrack. I do need a break from it sometimes. PSO is a very loud game. I'll probably not silence it, but it'll be pretty close to off. These things. Let's get a Tri-Fluid from this. Of course, text spam is a bit much, yeah. I figure I'd give chat a break. Oh, never mind. Not needed. Chat DPS is out of this world. I've like blinked and that enemy died. chat requesting. We'll put on some ActRaiser. Although I'm kind of thinking of the dun 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 dun. That's all I'm thinking about from ActRaiser 2 soundtrack. I don't remember a single other song from that game. So I definitely felt the despair. I was gonna say, you know it's bad when you're growing up as a kid and you still can't beat certain levels with the Game Shark on, or the equivalency with the Game Genie. The game is like so many instant deaths. It's like unreal, chat, how many there are. Oh my gosh. I was never good at the flight mechanic of that game for sure. Nice photon drone. So yeah, I learned at a very, very early age, platformers were not for me. Even just doing like the spider level with like the low ceilings, and if you accidentally glide at any point, you're gonna slide off and instantly die to spikes. It's so brutal. It's like, man, the precision needed for that game was too much for me, and still is. I'm still not good at it. It's nice to be able to play these kinds of games instead, for sure. It's very impressive watching people that are good at it, though. Complete a run of that game. Like, what madness. I don't think I was any good at any of the original Mega Man either. I think that's another one where I could beat some Robot Masters growing up, and then it was like, the issue was just reaching them most of the time. I just couldn't clear the stages. I'm like, platforming is not for me. I never quite mastered the jump while you're partially off the platform concept, so I always jumped early and died. Like Mega Man X, though. That one was, even though it had platforming, it was way more forgiving compared to the classics. Yeah, I've never played any of the other in the series, though. Oh, I have no comment if the others will be for me or not. Yeah, it's a very solid game for sure. Play Battle Networks and ZX. I remember playing ZX the moment it graded me and found out that there's a difference between the rankings, whether it gives you abilities like with the game on the spot. I think I got one level in. I remember doing a train level. It's literally as far as I got. And then as soon as I learned it, I was like, oh, I'm done. Yeah, that's definitely 0. I'm assuming that's what you meant by CX, unless CX is another kind of game. These... In which case I just haven't played it. Yeah, that's like one thing I really don't like in video games. Spin-off. Yeah, I don't like timers in video games. I don't like insta-death. Games that have both make me very sad. Like, oh. Enjoyment factor went to like a straight F. This game has timers, and generally that means I will not play those quests, but at least there's alternatives. It's not like... I was gonna say it's not required to beat the game, and then I remembered Episode 2 Story Mode. And that's why we don't do Episode 2 Story Mode. Or Episode 2 Story Mode. Pop that. Add turrets.
Is that a monolith?
Uh-oh. Tries channeling his inner Chris. It is indeed a monolith. It looks like it. I'm assuming that's supposed to be the science lab. Again, I never got to this part in the story. Oh, is it tower? I'll take chat's word for it. I never left VR, to be honest. That one quest where you had to kill within a time limit and I failed, even though I was killing things, I just wasn't killing fast enough. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this should be here. What material? Where did that? Oh, it dropped over here. Okay, fine. It wasn't me, chat. Oh, walking away from the beeping for try. I think by the time everybody's here, I can buff. Sure, we get Tiggy with the buffs. Good. Yeah, like, I wish there were more quests like this, where there's like... I mean, obviously the amount of boxes that give set recovery items is unrealistic to expect, but I mean, just like, the good pacing of the healing circles and density. I wish the custom quests followed this kind of structure if they were gonna do them. Already hit dagger, unfortunate. Nothing of interest, no special. By all given. I can technically squeeze out a little more ATP later. Oh no, where's the switch? Oh, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, panic mode. I remember what room it was. I was like, please let me find that switch. There's a lot of enemies. Ooh, a double kill from chat. It's after this. We'll lower the game a little bit so you still have the game audio. I guess technically I could also just mute the music in general, but it's mostly the sound effects that are just really loud. PSO. Maybe we'll adjust them again. PSO is an extremely loud game by default. I mean, this is... like, the volume you're listening to is the game at, like, 20%, just for chat clarity. It is insanely loud, and I have to turn my headset, like, way low when I play. It's, like, unreal how loud this game is. You want to make sure you hear the every 3 seconds. Well, I tried to meek it, but everything died already. You give your audio 3%. Sounds about right. And I know it's lowered even further in OBS. You're not taking 100% of that 20% either. But it's just loud enough that I can listen to it, and alerts are also audible. That fine line when streaming. Escape doll? I think I'll go pick that up. Wow, I turned around, everything died. At least I got a good kill. I can say that I tried slightly. It technically worked. Also, could you imagine, chat, if they didn't implement, like, the proximity experience, if it went off of, like, the GameCube XP? Like, how little XP we would be getting at this point? Reminder, unless you actually physically hit the target with something like a debuff or like a damage attack, you don't get XP normally. So I'd be sitting here, I'd slice her one thing, and that would be my entire XP for the room. It'd be so terrible. I did it. Ooh, I did it twice. Nice me bits. Nice level up. Oh, that freeze though. Got him. Robarda MVP. Nice demon. Although honestly, chat kills so quickly I could barely tell if demons works. Like I know it is, but chat is just so efficient. Like, just look at the death. Just gone. Melted. Incinerated. Oh, there we go. You know what I always forget to check? I should just check these boxes. I always forget these are here. I just remembered, like, literally right now that there were boxes back there. I mean, they're right here. I guess when I'm in this room before we teleport, I should try resonding those boxes. Alright, so let's go to Gallon Shop. We'll show Tiggy. See if I remember where to redeem them. Step 1, but step 2, we're gonna use the lucky coins. So not bad. Only 410,000 to go. HellCleave will come with. Nice. 108 XP a second, not bad. Actually respectable. I should have room for items, that's true. Have I found the shop? No, I just want to go away. I sadly have no room, so I have to put a majority of these things away. We just do that now before we lock out the shops, because that's always a sad feeling. You pick a quest and you can't do the shops. Don't need any of these. Put away some escape dolls, because I don't know how many items I have. I put them in my share bank by accident, that was dumb. Do that. Okay. I've now freed up at least 10 slots. Nice. Oh, Vivian, you're somewhat useful, just not here. Let's go ahead and make a shop quest. Biggie shop. Encounters with difficulty. Actually, did I even make that episode 2? I did that so fast, I actually didn't register what I did. There we go. We'll do it again, just in case. Nice, nice. Go to shop. Go to Gallon Shop. I think we have to teleport to it. So that's why I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's like in a normal area. Oops. Wrong hallway. I got baited. This one. Okay. These are all the dumb mini games you can do. If we want to just do roulette for the lucky coin, we could do it here. So I have 18. So I was close. I had a feeling I had less than 20. Statement is still true. We'll play. We can check the prizes if we want. Special weapon. So we'll do a couple. We're not gonna spend all of them on stream. We'll roll a couple. No, chat, no way. Seriously? Chat, round of applause. Come on. Come on. Wow, okay. Okay. Well, what? I guess we do another one. That's fine. I was joking we would get this one. Wow, literally first attempt. Unbelievably rigged. Chat, report me. I mean, come on, that was ridiculous. I almost got it again. Star Atomizer. So I'll sell a Star Atomizer since I'm capped. Okay, we'll do one more. This item's on cooldown, oh no. Yeah, we'll do one more. I'm just curious. Star Atomizers. It's annoying. So sadly, I have like a million of these. So we'll do one last one. Okay. One escape doll, that's fine. Oh, oops, I meant to quit. That time it legitimately, whatever, we'll just do it, whatever. I'll have to quit next time. HP material, okay. No, let's quit. So yeah, we'll have to do that with all of our characters. This is said before. I'm sure I have a lot of coins on different characters, but I have no idea who other than maybe Blue. Yeah, we got the God Shield. So 1 out of 4 components down, chat. We're going a step closer. I'll have to remember to put away Star Atomizers next time I play, though, because I could end up with a lot of money if I do that. Oof. Yeah, big oof while MK. So yeah, so I'm thinking what we'll do, we'll identify it, sure, why not? Give it a home briefly. We'll do some respective tomorrows for Tiggy. I know Tiggy's been looking for it. And I think we've been grinding long enough with the enemies, so we're allowed to have a little break at the end. Game, please. Give me this terrible rifle with max. Game, please. Making sure I read that correctly, right? Oh no, 30 was the max, my bad. No worries, HellCleave. Need to get the rest, you need to get the rest. Put this away. I think I play Blue ID into that. So I have a Hugh New World, who's like good enough to help us get through it. As long as chat brings in semi-serious characters, I think we should be okay. Yes, we will return to the lobby. I do have to say, though, I am really happy that we're getting an opportunity to use different characters. So I'm using the Force in, like, non-traditional senses, like with the Slicers. Played our White Force today. Ready to be playing Hugh New World, who is starting to become pretty useful. At some point, I'd like to figure out runs to do with the Hugh Casil. Oh, nice, you got a God Shield. Congratulations. Everybody getting the God Shields, apparently. So I'll see if the game is open in the main lobby. We'll do TiggySRK blue. Okay, so it is open in the first lobby. Go to sort our inventory. I have a Rambling Mate with hit now, which will help me with the boss. Hell handgun, which is okay. I really just need to get like more spare P501s or something. But it's like, are they really worth the PDs? Because we did try farming them before. It did not go well. Got nothing. Brutality of it all. Double checking if we have anything interesting in here. Really? Put a Cure Shock in the share bank at some point. I just need to gamble some of those, I think. Those are not worth doing runs for. I'll just 1k gamble. Should be good. So we'll set pass, clear it in case anybody wants to join. Give them a little bit of time. Yeah, this character is pretty close to leveling, and if this character manages to level, this makes the unlocking much easier for me. So I am definitely happy this character is much stronger than before. She was sitting at like 130 for the longest period of time, so having more MST for Gavoe spam is going to be huge. And we'll wait just a little bit longer, then we'll get started. So looking at my XP, I should level in this quest, which will make Friday just slightly easier. I might end up keeping an Adapton with a triple limiter or something like that. Okay. I don't see anybody coming. Let's end the stream with a VR run. Damage, which is better than nothing. Bye, Lily. Boxes. Photon drops and materials. Oh, last swan. I love using you so much. We're gonna deal with the real problem. I love how useless the shield looks. You gotta protect your hand. That's the most important part for the sniper. That's pretty much what it's covering, sort of, barely. I will pop those boxes, nothing of interest. Oh, that enemy is getting around. There we go. Well, on the plus side, I opened the boxes. On the downside, game trolling. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I love this. Whoever designed the spawn for this room, 10 out of 10. Oh no. Let us allure this room. Jaya, no hit though, sad. So maybe Tiggy will end up getting some nice items here, we'll see. Fingers crossed for Tiggy. So as declared before, if I receive another Dark Flow, it is going to Tiggy. Or if Tiggy gets his own Dark Flow and I get a Dark Flow, then I'm keeping it. I'll put it that way. Tiggy doesn't need a second one, it's fine. I do want to see what Dark Meteor is like at some point. I am curious. I'm not curious about the Kane at all, though. Kane can remember Unloved. It's hard to be self-chef by what I'm keeping. It's fine, Chris. You don't need to give it up. I gave Chris one of the Dark Flows we acquired earlier in the year. So I'm not going to be the one that uses it very often. So if there's people that are available tomorrow, I will say if enough people join us, I will play Humar, chat. You can put me to my word. I'm not gonna do like a troll 10-minute thing. I will play like an hour and a half or 2 hours of Humar. Just for chat. So if you want me to use Humar, we'll do it. So we'll play Endless on yellow, which would be a great way of getting cookies, as well as good things like V101, Excalibur, Spread Needle, Psycho Wand. It pretty much has everything you would ever want in the run. So it's like, what rare are you going for them? Just say yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it even gets frozen. It really does get oh, it gets frozen in Red Saber, if I remember correctly. It's a very silly ID. There's basically nowhere I don't want to go with it, other than maybe Forest, because there's no rare enemies. But everything else is really good. Oh no, Genbu is booty tier. Those shields are absolute trash, especially compared to Gracia. Like, legit useless. Even arguably the God Shield is not good. The only reason I think people even use it at all is for the PP increase. Oh yeah, episode 2 is like, oh, you have a low chance of getting something that's absolutely trash, and when you combine it with 4 really obscure things, then we're just gonna give you an okay item. And then meanwhile, episode 4 is like, here's like the best item in the game for Photon Crystal. Yeah, that's fair. Some things are not created equal, chat. That's all I have to say. It's not even worth giving to one of my ults. No, it's pretty terrible. Again, unless you assemble the full set, then you do it for PB create, and then there's maybe a niche usage where you would want to have Mag Blast sooner, and you're observing you don't get it before certain bosses. And that's like literally the only use case I could think of. I'm not gonna say it's not completely useless, but it is. Is it as like run defining as like a Red Ring or Gracia or the barriers? No. It also doesn't add accuracy, so it's especially terrible for Rangers due to the meta of having Ranger Wall. As a reminder. So it would be on like your Q cast or something, just to give him PB faster for solo play. All I can really think about. Or if you're playing something like episode 2, I guess like Tower, where defense doesn't matter, it's better than nothing, I guess. Nice job, chat. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, where, like, the stats of resistances don't matter. I guess for Tower, it would be better than a normal shield, because it's free PB. Tap these. This raft is so ridiculous. I'm just gonna watch our XP per second drift away. Like, we're briefly above 100, but by the time it ends, pretty much not gonna be there. We'll merge with Tiggy. Line it up a little better. Ooh, the big steps. It's so hard to micro step. Good enough. Probably Gracia, if I had to guess, Chris. Or if you have Kasami Bracer, I mean, still probably preferred, to be honest. Or at least it has good defense, fire resist, etc. Umar's the Kasami Bracer, that's fair. It's all on you, chat. I can't hit the switch. Actually, maybe I can. I got Rambling May. Hold on. I guess I shouldn't completely rule myself out. Love how we don't even have to hit the switch in this room. Like, we can. Just like, nah. Nice little lore going. Nice. Again, technically you don't even have to kill the robots in here. I will out of spite. One was on the left or something. Yeah, where Tiggy went. Might as well have killed the Del Saber. It's already frozen. Yeah, I'll try to Zalore the bosses when I can, but sadly, I know this boss we can't Zalore. I tried. At least I'm good against the brands. I have one job. I can stun lock that thing so good with last one. Okay, the chat's close, I'll buff. Okay, this is where we pray for that invincibility. If he goes Ice Breath first, it's just GG. Okay, we got invincibility. Rip Chris. I would just like to say rip Chris in advance. Good luck, Chris. Enjoy Bazooka on this boss. Oh, and it was Ice Breath too? Oh man, that would have been so bad for me. So I have to get so much closer. And then this attack would have hit me for sure. There we go. I mean, chat definitely did the most damage, but I at least hit with Rambling May a couple times. I did it. I participated. Come on, level up. Laser Beam. I don't think I've ever picked up this weapon before, to be honest. We were talking about this the other day on stream. Well, I guess if I want to make Power Mazer later to open boxes, I guess I have the power now. Truly a great use of 50-something. Oh, Reparted 29. Truly a great use of Photon Drops for whipping out his Mazer Beam. Not to be outdone. Not that the stats matter on Mazer Beam, to my knowledge. With 20 hit, nice. Beautiful 5 damage. Yeah, there's like things in theory that sound really cool, but then like in practice, like the enemies themselves ruin it. Like elemental guns sound really cool, but like the stats on it are terrible, and then enemy resistances are so high in most areas. It's like, why would you ever use it? It's kind of sad. There's little things they could have tweaked to the game, for sure, to make it more usable. Like, can you imagine if, like, those guns actually properly scaled off of, like, one or more stats? Like, I feel like the gun, like, the elemental damage should have been a combination of mental and physical, for example, instead of level. Would have been interesting. And I definitely think Zalor should have lowered the elemental resistances. Not dark resist, or even, like, special resist, but just specifically, like, fire resist. Maybe, like, resist is doubled or something, so that way it always scales better. Or it just removes a flat amount every time, which would also be fine. They wanted to keep it simple. I still think Megan should have been demons. I'm just saying right now, it would have made so much more sense. I feel like it would have actually been, like, somewhat meta. Having piercing demons where it can't miss hits in a row would have actually been very interesting. Oh well. I mean, I guess I can rebuff chat, but honestly, we're not going to be using our damage for a while. Still at least able to help a little bit with the Hell Handgun. And I also have Smart Link on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that way I'm able to land the shot consistently. I think that also gone a long way to making sure I don't whiff as many health shots. I say as I whiff like 6 in a row. Hand please. Thank you. That was definitely health percentage please right there. Do my best to try to get them to stand up, so I'll walk as close as possible. Some more to stand up. Although maybe at this rate we'll do a TTF just so Tiggy can give us a red ray. Like, you could do it, Tiggy. We believe in you. Alright, so HellCleave mentioned, if you don't want to die to the Gal Griffin, stand still at the beginning. I'm still gonna move because I don't care, but for chat wondering, apparently that's how you dodge this attack. I guess I could stand still, just to showcase on stream. Thank you, HellCleave, with the boss tips. Hopefully this will level me. So chat, I only want one rare in this run, and it's the Gal Griffin's drop. I want you to know. That's all I want. Interesting. Still gonna dodge the tornado. Hitting the boss a couple times is better than not hitting the boss at all. Although, these tornadoes are in my way. Got paralyzed. Ooh, I was worried it would get a chance to run because I was paralyzed forever, so I wasn't doing damage. Should be dead now, though, at least. Yeah, I feel like once it lands, I think it's okay to Zalor. Just because, like, we're still at least debuffing his defense. Even if he changes his attack slightly, I don't think it matters. I sadly did not get the boss rare. But I'll enjoy that 4 MST, because this is going to be, like, literally 0. I think what I'm gonna do with Friday runs. So I got a dye fluid, I guess. Yay. So my wanted rare of the run is gone. Unless we get blue ID Psycho Wand. I mean, that could always technically happen. So yeah, what I'm thinking, chat, Wednesday we'll lower the game volume. And we'll listen to some ActRaiser. We'll listen a little post-stream, of course. But we'll be playing some game soundtracks all the way through. Not sure if Chaosmania is still there. But we'll send Chaosmania some songs to listen to later, if nothing else. Econ boxes, get out of here. Alright, I don't believe in my chance to land the hell without V5, so I'm just gonna normal shot. That did an insane amount of damage. How did that not kill me? I took over 1,000 on that punch. Well, in the plus side chat, I'm gonna have Photon Blast for the boss. There's that. I got hit by the other one. That's brutal. Kill Tiggy. Rebuff everybody. Healed again. Boxes, come on. There we go. Okay, Tiki's gonna turn off the switch so we don't get poisoned. We're gonna break the boxes. If anything spawns up there, good luck. I have no idea how to reach that. Don't even ask me. I have 0% idea. I couldn't even begin to tell you which doorway leads to it. And it's just there. Oh, that was rude. Sniped. I'm definitely gonna heal. Well, in the plus side chat, I now officially have Mag Blast. So when we go to fight Olga, we can get a nice at least 41 Mag Blast, I'm thinking. Ideally 60 something. Say goodbye to Olga Flow. This is a 91, nice. Lots of time to get hit randomly. There's also that little spike trap at the end if chat's even remotely close. But something tells me we're not gonna worry about getting Photon Blast. We're gonna take like 1,000,000 set damage in like 1 minute. I don't have to kill them, but I feel like out of spite, I want to kill them. I always get confused where to turn there. No. Hallway. Oh, they'll beat her in this room. Good point. Wow, it still hit me? Seriously? Fine. That's fine. No chat, we won't be doing the optional tower. No, thank you. So it was this quest with the optional switch. Like chat mentioned before, there's the secret path right before the boss. Don't remember if we have to hit that monitor from the room we just came from or not, but it's fine. We're gonna make a face at the game and go, how about no? Oh my gosh, Hell actually went off, nice. I think a 15% chance. Take it. Excuse me. Find material. Do you appreciate make the tower optional? Yeah. You have to be in a good mood for tower. Like you are either geared for it or you're not. And if you're not geared for it, it's horrible. Defense is so high, no demons means everything takes forever. Brutal. self-loathing. Yeah. Oh, is Chris actually fighting those? Run, Chris, run! We went to the next room already. Ooh, nice freeze. Well, that was like most of my health. Nice. They ended up pushing them backwards. You know what? I'll check over here just for the boxes. I'm not gonna hit the switch. Nothing of interest spawned over there. I just figured. I mean, their box isn't seabed. They're probably, you know, the best possible at that point. So might as well just check once. I'm gonna get hit in the back. I already feel it. Oh, maybe Chris saved me. I think Chris saved me. Alright, so if anybody doesn't have Mag Blast, now would be the time to enjoy some soul. Chris getting the smack. Alright. So I'll use twins. Oh, I got... Wait, what? Oh, chat was too far forward. Oh, no. Chat was in another room. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. This hallway is so stupid. Yeah, it was like one step. Even though we should have been in the same hall, this line is apparently the designator between whether it's this room or the next room. That's so dumb. Rip. Okay, from now on, chat, let's just do it in the boss room. So that never happens again, because that's actually dumb. That's like a PSO moment right there. Big F in the chat for Photon Blast chaining. Like, we were so close to each other. Like, come on. It's just nonsense. Oh well. This is gonna be an interesting fight then. To do this legitimately. Okay, I landed my big hit, which is good. Rambling May for a little bit. Okay, I don't know what the boss is doing. There we go. I figured out what the boss is doing. So close. I am heal spamming on the roof. There we go. Sniped. Try realizing the name is Robo Lolita. Indeed. That is Tiggy's character. The game wanted to give Flo a chance. You're right. It's got to win by any method at this point. It's just getting embarrassing. Alright, so we'll wait for the boss to look around, then I don't know if the lore counts towards attacking it. I should learn. Let's learn the hard way, chat. Does the lore count towards the counter attack of the boss, or does only damage count? Find out together. Couldn't tell. Don't think so. What? What? Wait, what? Chat, did you... Oh, hold on. Did chat see that? Was that a bug? I stood directly in the laser attack and it missed. It definitely made contact with me. I'm just saying the first swing it did not hit me for some reason, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't behind anything. Or if I was, it must have spawned at like that exact frame. That's silly. I mean, I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it. Got an extra level up for Friday, making my life slightly easier. Let's see, what are we gonna get? I'm expecting Soul Atomizer. I'm gonna guess Soul Atomizer. It's an item. Oh, is it a Diemade? Rip. Oh, it's Trap Vision. Oh. Wow, death. Fatality, chat. That was brutally terrible. It's still a solid run overall. I have an absolutely zeroed Mazer Beam, not that it matters. So we'll report the quest, and then we'll fire them for creating this VR. You're gonna get double S rank. Number of deaths 1. My time is 471,000 hours. Chat, something tells me this isn't a quite accurate counter for how long we were in there. I mean, that's how I feel when I'm in tower. That's how much time I feel has elapsed. But I don't think that's an accurate timer. I just like to state. It's still double S rank, though. He can't believe his eyes. Yeah, I think you should get your eyes checked if you think we're in there for more than 40,000 hours. I would have deep concerns for a player not able to clear that in 40,000 hours. Deep concerns, chat. Like, what are they actually doing? Question mark. Oops. That was weird. Hello? Why can't I move with my controller? What's going on? I have power, but nothing's registering. Hear me pressing buttons. Game? Is there a reason I can't move? Okay, well here's learning keyboard on the fly. PSO episode 2, excuse me, is too powerful for me. It just stopped working, chat. I don't know what to tell you. Nothing changed in my settings. But I'm dead in the water. Let me unplug and replug, see if that works. Weird. Weird. I mean, that would be a challenge mode. Can you imagine if we're fighting Falls and the game's like, yeah, no, keyboard only now. Like, wait a minute. I'm like, I barely remember the base controls of the game. So let's have a little bit of a chat. Let's give that YouTube sign off. So how do we feel runs went today? Well, we did get a lot of Halloween cookies, so I think almost everybody that played got at least one. Saw several photon drops. We did see the blue ID rares, technically. They just didn't roll well. So we saw, for example, Disco Rayman, Jaya. Pretty much everything good there. Hopefully we'll see a Gal Griffin. Don't worry, I got Chris covered. I got one for each of us later. All my cookies will be Chris's cookies, because we'll probably only use him if he's there. So I think overall, we have a lot of setup for the future, at least. But hopefully we get Gal Griffin Wing and or Psycho Wand and or something from those runs. So we'll chat a little after the end of the stream, since it's like, it's getting late, but not to the point where I don't want to do another run, but I don't mind talking for a bit longer. But I think from the standpoint of the YouTube video, I don't have too much else to add. I think today was a nice session. So we'll probably be doing a lot more of these for this week, so expect a lot more of these videos to pop up. And as I said before, Calvishim's not going to be available Wednesday, so we will have the opportunity to get another free PSO day. So look forward to that. And I'll have to do some setup, I think, on Friday morning to prepare for the Friday stream and see how it goes from there. So we'll figure something out. I'll have to just mess around with the games for like 2-3 hours. And if it ends up not working in that time, then we'll figure out something else. But I do want to try to unlock these add-ups for Halloween event, and more specifically for Christmas, because I'm going to need a lot of add-ups if I'm spamming a lot of forces during Christmas. So my window of opportunity is somewhat small. So I think with that, chat, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. If you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you again for watching. Hope to see you again in the next part.